I do say, welcome to the League of Relic Enthusiasts. Piano intensifies. Fake it till you make it, yeah. Well, let's get to the bar real quick. How y'all doing? Hey, it's Shinobi.
You can take away my spaceship. You can take away my space suit.
Suits.
You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never,
ever
take away my space game.
Symphony of Steel just resubscribed for 3 months.
Ooh, good name. Thank you so much for that 3 months of support. There's Symphony of Steel. You're a very important pupper, very impressive, very pedestrian. This is your fault. The reason we're drinking tonight. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Now, I do say, let's get back to it. Let's see if I can find my hat. I have a hat somewhere. I may have gotten rid of it. Oh, no, it's down there. Hold on. Hold on. It's a little squished. I do say, sir.
You can take away my spaceship. You can take away my space suit. You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never, ever take away my space
It's not new, it's
game.
actually pretty old. I wore it to 2018 CitizenCon. As a joke.
Johnny_Macaroni just resubscribed for 3 months.
John and Macaroni, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub for 3 months. You are a very important pupper, very impressive, Mr. Very pedestrian. You rock.
You can take away my spaceship.
Ship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
Pew and pews.
But you can never, ever take away my space game.
InstaShinobi just resubscribed for 3 months. LFGGGGG.
Let's fucking go! That's right, 3 months of Twitch Prime sub. They're Shinobi. You're a very important pupper, very impressive pisters, very new pedestrians. This is your fault. The reason drinking night. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Spooky things were happening. Oh. I should. Close in with a party of 10 plus. Good morning, Stanton.
Tree_San just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you for giving those 5 subs there, Treesan. You're a very important pupper, very impressive pisser, very new pedestrian. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Thank you, Thirsty. Well, hello there. We're going to have a seemingly very relaxed stream as we kill people. Howdy, Paul. How you doing? Doing good, Captain Jakara.
I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy.
Can you imagine how degenerate the vibe will be though when Pyro hits? You mean in 2 days? Yeah. Liberate, Paul. We're liberators. That's true. Just watch Crunch's review of the Pyro mission. They have destroy the environment missions. They actually affect the environment. Yeah. Yeah, it does. The destroy the fuel missions, because Rough and Ready are the only people in charge of refueling and like repairing in Pyro, and anyone who tries to fuck with them, they fuck off. They hire people to go fuck with them, and people who try to cut on their business or behind on their payments, kind of have that stuff. So. I wouldn't go for much for this one. This one is basically Stanton, because you won't have access to Stanton. It'll just be Pyro, and you'll have the 3 planets and a couple of stations, and that's it. Which is nice, but you know, Pyro will make the saying "walk softly and carry a big stick dwarves will live by." Yeah, for sure. I mean, it feels very much like an attempt to get Chris's promises out.
Rock and Stone, my brother.
Rock and Stone! I wonder how the mission environment will reset, and if that's explained in lore. Probably not. Not at least initially. They'll probably just have different stations that they have to blow up. What am I expecting for 3.22? Mostly the engine updates. I'm also not expecting it to come out before the end of the year. I expect it to go into PTU before the end of the year. Yep, I noticed that the Rough and Ready logo is a modified R&R station logo. My thought is, and I haven't looked up their lore yet, and they probably exist, is that Rough and Ready are the remainder, was founded by the remainders of the R&R, Rest and Relax station owners. Because if I remember correctly, I think Rest and Relax is a franchise. So if you buy into the franchise, then you're there. So like they were left behind when Pyro collapsed, and so they had to protect themselves, and so they began to arm themselves, and over time they became like a gang to protect themselves. It's shit. It makes total sense. I don't. That's not official lore. Would be my guess based off of them using, because they know how to use the stations, so it's knowledge that's passed down at least from generation to generation. Because these are older style stations. These are stations which were built before, like differently from what modern stations are. So, yeah, Hank Jr. They said they get new clouds come first. So, yeah, so I think most of the visual effects that we saw at CitizenCon will be there. I don't know how much of the HUD aspects. I hope that we get some of those HUD aspects. I'd love to see the new HUD, the new looting stuff, and the new star map. That would be fantastic, but I don't know if we're going to get that. If we're lucky, we'll get the new character creator. It sounds like they were doing the new character creator. They're mentioning the new character creator for 3.22. But I don't know if that's the case or not, because that seems like it'd be a little bit more complicated. Arjon, it should be good. It's streaming everywhere else. Yeah, it's definitely streaming. Keep forgetting to turn off the other stuff, though. Did Salty Mike pick up his paycheck from Disco at the end of CitizenCon? No. He wasn't there to pick it up, so. Brooks said he would get it to him, though, so. Create Matt Marcus in 3.22. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know. I'd hope that's the case, but I don't. I am keeping my expectations to like the very basics of what we got at CitizenCon. No, you're not hearing piano. Are you hearing piano, Felony Ash? You might need to see a doctor. Nobody else hears pianos, right? If you're hearing pianos, that's a sign of pyro madness. It's a serious disease that can then cause you to lose your mind. I hear Doom 2016 soundtrack. I've heard the voices telling me things. Let the prophet of Pyro speak to you, my child. You know, I love that aspect of lore, but I guarantee you it's not going to be in the game. Like, the Talon was supposed to have this unique, like, screech when it comes into dive. Never got added to the game. Like, all these, like, cool little lore tidbits, which would be, like, you know, a tiny little thing to add on to kind of make the game feel a little bit more special. CIG never follows through with them, and then they forget that they exist. More like Shelly Madness. We will see for tomorrow on the Roadmap Roundup. Yeah, that's... Jake. I'm sorry. I feel so sorry for Jake. All right. So we're going to meet at the station above Lorville. I'm going to just spawn and then log out real quick just so I can get there. Hunting for plushies? Not really. I mean, we guess we could find some plushies. What we're really looking for is any relics we can find in the loot table. But that could also mean helmets and other things like that. We're just going to go treasure hunting. Base building is starting dev in first quarter next year, according to Pappy. But doesn't some user-friendly form of current dev tool to make outposts now? That's the thing for years now. Aren't they starting? They're not starting from zero. No, they're not starting from zero. But there's also a lot different from dev-placed outposts, which are mostly cosmetic, versus functional player outposts. If you get what I mean. Oh, it's Phoenix Ash. Did I say Felony Ash? Alright, everything's loaded up. This real quick. Do I bring the chunk? Go weapons. I'm just going to do some quick setup before I log out and then we start setting things up. And then pop this bad boy on. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm not in the right screen for this. I'm just kind of backing out. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Yes. And we have a Zeus suit riot. If I wasn't a poor boy from a poor family, I could get a Zeus suit. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him this. Yes. Okay, so I gotta get the invites in. We got Dell. I'm just gonna make a wild guess as to a lot of these folks. Joe Freak. Quipen. Possibly. If Quipen is here. Treesan. Do. Let me see who else I have on the Discord real quick. What's a lot? Witcher Gary. Who else do we got? We got Lucas, which I don't think. No, 3.21.1 will be the IE patch, my guess. That's Cam practicing their piano. Yes. Well, this is supposed to be royalty free, and I've checked all of the kind of stuff like that. So. It's lovely. Tell her not to stop. Yes. It's pretty good, eh? Yeah. Oh, Paul has Pyro Madness as well. Yes. I've always had it. We're all mad in Pyro. Ironically, Cam actually used to be able to play piano. Do I need to invite anybody else? All right, I'm gonna unmute myself in Discord and get started.
Part of it. That's really part of it. It's not part of testing.
Right.
But also, there is an actual amount of testing of Pyro, right? Yeah, but there's also testing. Oh, sorry, Paul.
You're good. I came in at the worst possible time. I need invites. I need to be able to invite people, so hold on. There we go. All right. So who do I need to invite? I've already got Tree, Witcher, Cupin, Delinar. Who?
Zark.
Okay, I saw you there. I'm gonna get you.
I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy.
I should be online.
Yeah, you are. I saw you. I'm just in the offline section of my.
Oh.
Just looking at the Discord, we've got Brow Easy, Ghost, Joe Freak, Livath, Lucas, DSC.
Yeah, Lucas, I don't see. I've invited Joe Freak and Ghost. I have to invite.
Octavian XCII.
Sure, I get you another one.
They should make an orc invite. You can invite all people from the same orc with one click.
And Drowsy, I don't have your as a friend, so.
That would make sense. Don't make suggestions like that.
And Livath, I don't have yours as well either, so. Let me send you a friend request if I can. Boop, and then
Droz, maybe.
Droz.
As is on Discord.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could have remembered we were friends at one point because I remember your name.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah.
With one Z or two Z's?
One.
Got you. Sent an invite. There we go. Anybody else I need to invite? Octavian, I'll get you another one. So Lucas is the only one I don't have. Let me add Lucas, unless Lucas is a different name.
Yeah, my name's Lucas _ DRT.
I don't have you. I don't see you.
That I have you.
Lucas _ DSC. LUCAS, right? Oh, I see you. I got you. Yeah.
It's nice seeing the league so big.
The league is pretty big. I'm just bad at accepting invites. I need to go through and actually accept people into the league.
But I mean,
Yeah, we'll have
I
to have
remember
a
when you
bit,
first
yeah.
started these, Paul, and it was like a handful of guys, and now we're like almost a full party.
Yeah, we're 11 people. It's,
Yeah.
It's like a tenth of the server.
But if we grow large enough, we can do a museum in every system.
Like, what is that? There's like, I think it's the University of Chicago, or it might be the Smithsonian. It has like little sister museums all over the United States and all like over the world and sometimes. So
The Smithsonian has quite a few.
Yeah, we could do the McDonald's strategy. We're just everywhere, and that's
Franchise.
why we are. Yeah.
You don't charge for admission. You just ask for a charitable donation, and then the auto turrets don't shoot.
yeah.
Go press platinum.
Did I not see you, Insta Shinobi? Did we not see each other? I think we did. We must have. I'll take Pyrocrabs as a donation.
I accepted the party invite, but it didn't put me in. I don't know if you guys did another one.
Or are we expanding to?
I got you another one. Try it again.
Yep.
12 people.
All right.
All right. All right. I think I'm going to launch because I think it's good. You took your photo before you got into the Dragonfly, but we didn't get to talk. Okay. You were super. I was super busy. Treesan can attest because Treesan was there for a lot of it, and Dell was as well. Just the fucking every 5 feet. Paul, the AstroPub. It's like, yeah. God, I didn't realize it was this fucking well known.
Congratulations, you're popular.
Like it's
not easy being the teacher on the field trip.
fucking Dell. Dell was the one who took that picture. Everyone in the Discord was like Paul is the only one who stands out. All right, meet y'all at I guess it's Everest.
Roger.
Okay, I gotta travel from Microtech.
My frames are actually pretty good. I don't know what's going on.
Anyone on Area 18?
We're
Guess
in
that's
the
a no.
Citizen Con, everybody's playing the game, so performance has been a little bit inconsistent on the server side.
Well, it's weird because like performance is great on my side.
I had some weird lag thing going on last night.
But to be honest, it really depends.
Good right now, though.
Speaking of recognizables, did I hear that Board Gamer Zin was there? I didn't see Zin if she was. I would have talked with her because she's a fellow lore freak. So I would say this is slightly above average performance for Loreville. So
I don't go there anymore. The air is awfully dreadful.
Ooh, are they increasing the wear and tear of these posters? That's great. The like political posters are getting more and more like messed up.
I mean, they should with each patch iteration. They should just alter them just a slight.
Yeah. Some of them are fully like this is fully graffitied over. Oh, that's cool. I really hope this is not new, or this is new and not something that's happened. I just haven't noticed it. That's cool as shit.
Hangar 7 on Everest Harbor. Valka is ready in field.
We're gonna be a while, so.
Yeah, it's all good. I got like 3 or 4 people here. Unfortunately, when the new patch rolled out, it reset all of my stuff, so none of our wonderful.
We need more stones.
Stones. Stones. Well, to be fair, we actually unloaded all the stones last time.
Sure. But unfortunately, Ghost's Shrine to Finley has disappeared.
No, the Finley Shrine. What kind of system am I running? I've got a 2070 Super with a 11,700. I have to look up my. It's one of the 11 series, from the higher 11 series of Intel processors with a M2 1 terabyte SSD. That's just for Star Citizen. So these posters are fine compared to the ones that are in downtown. So interesting.
Spooky helmets in middle chest. Who wants them? They are free.
I'll take one. I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Yep, I'll be there with mine in a bit.
Oh, so today is Spooky Hat Festival. Okay.
Also, by the by, I've got the door open, so I'm relying on you all in the cargo bay to make sure that we don't get any hitchhikers.
Welcome.
I can take care of those.
Yeah, just an FYI for everybody. Hitchhikers may be escaping convicts.
Not for long.
Oh, I love the. Do I love Halo 3 ODST? It is my favorite Halo game, and it is such an afterthought, which is sad. Does this mean there's going to be another in-game election soon? Maybe by CIG soon standards. That's it would be in 2030. So
every decade, right?
Yeah, every decade is when they happen. It's only been 3 years.
I am interested to hear more about how Addison has done.
Poorly. Very poorly. Because she's an outsider, none of the Senate want to work with her. So she's not gotten many legislation passed as a result.
Alright, if anybody has any delivery missions, feel free to grab them. I've only got the red wings.
I've done my certification, the original one yet.
So I've got to relearn all my keybinds because I was playing Fight or Flight and I memorized those. It's like, okay, how do I get in? What's the startup? What's exit?
Well, it doesn't help that they shifted a little bit of that with the most recent patch. They're starting to add the framework for the master modes and the 2.0 stuff. So some of the keybinds are very different now.
Aerospace. All systems online.
Okay, which one is which?
7.
Clear to launch.
There we go.
Takeoff complete.
I love the new ads, I'll just say that.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Is the league a whole org now? We've been an org for a while. It just we don't have any like organization. We don't have any recruitment. We're just basically a loose assortment of people. I just mostly been doing stuff like this for fun, so we can like practice and learn how to do these sorts of things. And then when we get more serious long-term ramifications and actual like artifacts. So I will say this: I talked to some of the members of the lore team, and when I talked to the members of the lore team, they did tell me something which was kind of disappointing, which is all of these artifacts were not the idea of the lore team. They, in fact, did not want them in the game. They did not want the artifacts we saw. My guess was because they didn't want to confuse people, because, you know, why are you getting UNE Unification War Medals in Stanton? That makes no sense. So
They can change it later.
yeah, that was my thought.
Could be some memoriam.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to find them. They just should be rarer. They should be like they should add a little bit more elements to the. There should be more. They should be more special than they currently are. Ooh, a quantum snare event. I like how that pops up on the.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like you've heard this a lot, like probably in history or like in the news. Like somebody checks out their parents' like attic, or they buy a new house and they check out like a basement or something like that. And once they do that, they find like something from like 12th century Spain or like, you know, from like World War I or like a medal from the Napoleonic Wars that's just chilling there. Like, how the fuck did this get here? It's like near perfect condition.
So Paul, I'm from Germany, and you don't want to know how many stories I have of friends and my father and so on, where they just find World War I and World War II gear in their grandparents' basement. It's like...
Well, I mean, what I would kill for is a 1920s German Deutschmark.
Nice.
From the era of hyperinflation. Yeah. Like that would be something I'd like to see, because it was so common to see so many Deutschmarks. It's got to be around a lot of places. So.
Not really, because you had like the 10 million Deutschmark bills.
Oh yeah, note. Right, yeah.
So no one really cared about the coins.
That's a piece of history, right? You know, like something, a piece of economic history, something from one of the most famous eras of hyperinflation in human history. So. All right.
And
Hangar 7, you said?
Roger. Just saw your message in chat. If it's one of the, I think it's North Rock service ones, if you got one for 9K, we'll take it. I haven't seen any pop up on my mission board yet.
I'll show the chat real quickly so I see it.
Everybody take Call to Arms.
Oh yeah, kick the call to arms. Did you got to play Pyro, right? Treesan?
I did. That was fun.
A lot of people said it was really it had really good performance, like 30 FPS server FPS.
Oh no, server FPS, yes. Actual client performance.
No. It was garbage. Yeah. I had some terrible performance rates on that thing in terms of client performance, but it was like, oh yeah, the servers were great. And I was like, I could hardly tell, and I think a lot of it was because they were capped at like 30 people.
Yeah.
So.
And I also I went to one of the frontier towns at night, and there were so many burning fires that the PC was just like, nope.
Yeah.
It was amazing, but like the AI improvements were spectacular, but it did not play well.
So the demo, the demo was multiplayer.
Yes, it was entirely multiplayer, but it was limited because they only had one server. Like they had one rack. It was a pretty impressive server rack, but it was the one they ran all of the Pyro stuff on, and they ran the fight or flight stuff on. So they were running like and they had 110 computers, so you can imagine how many instances of the game they had running.
I've never done the Red Wind missions before. Do they take us to the derelict outposts?
Sometimes, but they're mostly
Only if
just.
they list it.
Yeah, they'll say it in the actual listing. Let me check my missions real quick. Delivery, rendering signal pilots, package from Stanhope to Hurston. Yeah, they don't say that. Research. They'll pop up here in a few minutes after we've gone in, but we gotta wait for people to show up anyways, so. Call to arms. Looking for Halloween masks? I mean, we're mostly looking for relics, but yeah, we can find Halloween masks too. We found a bunch of Halloween masks on this. I think people sleep on the ruined outposts, but like I think we found every other box we found Halloween masks.
Used to be the only place you could find the subscriber multi-tools.
Yeah, now you can find them in bunker missions and on NPCs as well.
Which is cool.
Yeah, I found a couple of them last time I played.
Dumb question, what ship is this? This is the Valkyrie. It's sad that a lot of people don't know what the ship is because it's not used much anymore, but we use it all the time. This is the drop ship.
There's a ton of those subscriber multi-tools at the mining outpost now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I didn't find all that masks. So we weren't really looking for the masks. We were looking for other stuff, but it kind of happened to also be in the process. I found a bunch of the bear masks. And I think I found the hill horror mask, but there are like 24 seats here, I think. Hold up. Thank you so much for that raid there. Fifers. Thank you so much. Welcome. My name is Paul Berserker01, Batman Shelley, your humble host and space bartender here at the AstroPub, your space bar at the end of Twitch. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a good one for you. We're doing some treasure hunting. We're looking for relics in the universe, which they're no value, but historical value, with my group, the League of Relic Enthusiasts, which we just kind of go around and find these things, so. All right. Have you been memed to at work by your students yet? No, not yet. I did have a very interesting conversations with my kids. One of my kids literally told me, he's like, "You are the hardest teacher I have to work for, but you're also the funniest teacher I have." So I was like, "Oh, thanks." League of Relic Enthusiasts. Lord, I see what you did. Yeah, see, Motar gets it. Motar gets it. I don't think of myself as a hard teacher, but like apparently I am. Because I'm like very lenient with the kids and kind of stuff, so. I don't know if they have fun necessarily, but I do my best. But you know, there's only so many ways you can make comparative advantage fun, or the three branches of government fun.
I'll be honest,
in a Hurston, you don't have to scan me.
What were you to say?
Yeah, my funniest teacher was my history teacher, because she always brought up the strangest anecdotes you had from history.
Uh-huh. Like, well, we love doing that. All history teachers do, because that's what we actually, all historians got into history because it's like, oh, cool tanks and warfare. And then we stayed in history because it's like, wait, they did what? They said what? One of my favorites is still, oh gosh, what's her name? Oh, she's from Florence. She was pretty famous for what she did.
We have quite a few girls in Europe.
Yeah, I know. She was like a
We'll take it.
Do it.
Thank you.
So the scan thing is done, right?
Yeah,
The
we're
what?
good.
Awesome. Thank you.
What are you loading onto my ship?
Don't worry about it.
I have so many concerns.
I don't see. What is it outside the ship?
There's just a few Finleys up there.
No, it's the Finley Shrine. We got to do this Finley Shrine. It's good luck, all right? It's good luck from the space whales. It's an ancient Crusadian tradition, right?
And Tree won't mind the box I placed right behind him.
Why am I blanking on her name? Catherine Sforza. That's who it is. My favorite is the Catherine Sforza line, where her city was being besieged, and one of her sons had been captured, and the besiegers brought him forward and to negotiate with her, and they basically told her to face, if you don't surrender, we're gonna kill your kid. And so she got up onto the ramparts, lifted her skirt, and shouted, go ahead, I have the means to make more, and walked away. It's like, oh man, holy fuck. Like,
or like, I believe it was during the French Revolution, like, they besieged the palace, and what did the noblemen do? They threw away all the cake and lifted the siege the other way, because the people outside thought, if they throw out cake at us, we can forget taking the castle.
Milan, thank you. I thought it was Florence, because Florence is so much, but Milan, that makes sense.
All right, we got coordinates punched in. How many people are we waiting for? How many people are still en route? I see Dell circling.
Cuban's en route still.
Roger.
Tracking contract.
Yeah, we got a couple around Lorville, so we're going to head down to Lorville first, swing out to the other outpost. That's a couple hundred clicks out.
I mean, to be fair, it's a lovely woman. It's like Catherine Sforza was kind of a like a sex symbol of the time. She fucked, and also helped train the militia of Milan. Was a very well-known diplomat. Hired a bunch of very infamous and famous artists and writers to help her out, to advise her. She was apparently, like, literally a Renaissance woman. Also, just complete and utter, what is the term? The modern term. Bitch boss bitch, whatever. So. Karen. Nut job. Why did they do agreements with the Banu and Jian then? Why not try to do the same with humans? We must have something at some point. We don't really know. The one thing is that it's not all tribes, because hashtag not all tribes. A lot of the tribe girl boss. Thank you, Marka. That's the term. But the reason why is because likely we just haven't met the right tribes who'd be willing to work with us. Also, the Xi'an aren't fun to fight because they don't fight like normal. They like the Vandal call them cowards, and the Banu just aren't fun to fight either because they're the Banu. Like, they only fight to defend themselves and run away. Humans are just good fights. When we get into a scrap, we go all in and just start throwing haymakers, and it's like, yeah, that's the Vandal way.
Different theory. How about because we lost to the Vandal, they see us as easy picking? But
that's true, yeah.
Bloodied them, and maybe there's some sort of secret Banu weapon, and that fucked up like a whole king-size ship, and the Vandal thought maybe not the best idea.
Okay.
We good? We're still waiting for Coupon, right?
Yep, I'm on my way.
Almost here.
How is the weather up there, by the way, Coupon?
It's getting colder.
I've heard it's been like I heard in Boston it's been raining for like forever, so I'm like, I can't imagine what New York is like right now.
Right now we're getting wet weather. It's not really snow yet. It's about 44 degrees.
Okay, yeah.
Units.
Yeah, it's about the same. It's about the same here, and tomorrow it's going to be. We're going to have a wind chill of 20. So.
Well, I mean, we spent most of this week at around 70.
Been cold in California.
And then it just dropped like yesterday.
Yeah.
Dell, as you're going to be running, and if I recall correctly, you're going to be doing some carpet bombing. If you want to start heading off to the location.
Oh, that's right. We have the A2 now.
A1.
A1, yeah, A1.
A1.
Yeah,
So
I keep doing that, but
Dell's going to be prepping the landscape for us. So Dell, if you want to head out there, I'll let you know when we're getting close, so you can start your preparatory bombardment.
I think we have to. I think we have to get there and then let them spawn. Because once we get close, they'll spawn in, and then you can bomb them. Otherwise, you're just bombing empty space. So.
But if you bomb them, then you will destroy the relics.
Well, in the future, that may be the case. Right now.
And Dell, the first one we're going to be hitting is the one.
Do we destroy the relics, or are we making new relics?
That's true.
Every
Apparently it snowed in Denver.
In its pieces.
Just be aware too, when the A bombs do go off, A1's bombs do go off, they do blow things around, so the boxes could be dislodged.
And they
don't know if the boxes are physicalized in that regard.
These boxes are fixed in place. They got rid of the ones that you can move around.
Okay.
Oh, they took away our fun boxes?
Yeah, I missed them, but they got rid of them.
That sounds like
they have
bad
to
idea.
Have removed them shortly because, like, Friday, I believe, or Thursday, I was in a mission at a derelict caterpillar, and I could move a box out of a room where I couldn't crawl into, pulled it out with the tractor beam, and could loot it.
Yeah, they got rid of them. Everybody brings tractor beams, so they were like, "That's too much fun."
Yeah.
No fun allowed.
We can't just start hoarding boxes and using them for our own purposes because they have absurdly large capacity.
Joe, that is a very interesting outfit.
It's like, I'm looking at Witcher, and then I look at Joe, and then I look at Witcher, and I look at Joe. I've got the Van Duel and the Five Nights at Freddy's. By the way, the movie is not bad, which surprised the shit out of me. I wouldn't call it good, but it's like a solid B movie. You know? It has that sort of, it has an almost indie feel to it, which is weird.
Video game movie? That's a pretty good,
yeah, like, I would put it on par with Mortal Kombat in terms of, like, video game movies. It doesn't insult you. It's very campy and leans into the camp. It definitely does keep a lot of the lore that was originally for FNAF. So, and the VFX are pretty good. They kept it pretty family friendly, you know, as much as you could. There was some weird writing decisions, but you know, it's on par for FNAF writing. So,
I've heard that you really have to be somebody who knows about the game in order to really enjoy it at all.
No, not at all. Like I know about it, but I could see you enjoying it. But it would, if you watched it without knowing the game, it would be like a solid B movie. You'd be a little creeped out, but you know, nothing big. The League of Perfectly Ordinary Gentlemen. Yes.
And you got Xenothreat Zombie on the right.
Oh yeah. I am surrounded by horror. I don't have my horror helmet on.
We're at a bunch.
Astro story FNAF lore incoming. No. Oh, but you know, I'm gonna spoil this, but there is a very funny cameo in it. There's a YouTuber who's in it who actually has a speaking role. It's a minor speaking role, but it's a speaking role, and it's very, very obvious on the nose. So.
Wait, Mark is in it?
No. Markiplier's not in it, but it's the other person who's very connected to FNAF lore that got a role in it.
Oh, I think.
But it makes sense because they were also in theater, so like for a long time before they did YouTube.
Is it a game theory?
It is a game theory. Okay. Mark might be in it. I didn't see him.
I do watch a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore stuff.
I love
the lore.
Yeah, I put it on the background usually when I'm painting like minis or something like that because it's nice long. It's interesting. We good to go?
Where's Lower Force 1.
Hangar 7.
Maybe there in a minute.
Roger.
So you guys searching for specifically for steam metals or any condition ones? Any condition for right now.
And rocks.
And rocks, yeah. Mostly what this is designed to do is to have us be kind of practicing these expeditions for when A, relics are more valuable, and B,
I'm on board.
And B, when we're doing these for more like full, like for reasons. Like base building comes out in 12 to 24 months. We actually build a museum, start putting on displays, start letting people in, that kind of stuff. So
I'm really interested in the update for the Pioneer.
Yeah, I'm interested too. That sounds so cool. You're the main reason I'm hunting down metals and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like there's a lot of aspects to this game. I am the most normal person in this in this thing right now.
By far.
All right, jumping to Loreville, heading to 498077.
Help me, chat.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lore Flight 1029 out of Everest Harbor. We are currently cruising to package 498077 on Hurston, and we'd like to welcome the Lord of Lords, Sultan of Salvage, and Regent Regolith to this flight. This Anvil Valkyrie is not equipped with fasten seatbelt signs, so please move about the cabin at your own risk. Lore will not be held liable for any injuries caused by unsecured artifacts or concrete. Your in-flight refreshment will be, in compliance with Lore regulations, a box filled with Yellow Cruise and a box filled with beer. We'd like to take this moment to remind you that Lore has a 2-drink minimum for all combat deployments. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy your flight on Lore Spaceways. Lore, it's ours now.
That's a good one. I like that. Did you write that down and read it off a script?
Yes.
Good.
It's ours now. I love it.
So I know what's going on to our ships once the decals are in.
We're not the British Museum, but it's ours now.
Listen, we're not the British Museum, but it does belong in our
ours.
museum. Yes. Listen, if I could get a way to get a picture of Trazen the Infinite in some sort of Renaissance painting style, I would make him the patron saint of lore. All right. In game, I'd put him up there. This is our patron saint.
We are 10 clicks out of the drop zone.
There should be a way.
How does one join lore? Just join lore, and I'll at some point I'll go through and accept your application.
Many months from now.
Yes.
Yeah,
What I should start doing is
waiting on-
what I'll do right now is I'll while we're doing the transportation, I'll go through and accept people's lore applications.
The best way to get
waiting
accepted
for
is
some obscure task or whatever, and it's just like, nah, Paul hasn't got to it yet.
Yeah.
the best way to join lore is join the Discord.
Yeah.
Join,
and then yell at me.
lore, and then yes, hound him.
All right, we got Manic, who sends no message. Accepted. Aegeid, who sends, hello, I'd like to join the relic hunting for lore hunters. Good, you're accepted. Arcadian Fire. The relics of the past are a reminder of the mistakes and successes made in humanity's history. In this vast cosmos, if we are to move forward, the lessons of we must learn must not be forgotten. Therefore, it becomes the duty of each to preserve and protect humanity's legacy for the next generation. Let us then search out the past so as to be best equipped to gain our future as citizens among the stars. Remember, fellow travelers, keep an eye out for Vandal strikes and those pesky 30k storms. That is too wordy. That is far too smart. I'm going to deny that one. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Sounds like
Thank you.
officer material.
Arcadian Fire. Hardever asks, applied, and whose messenger said, who's asking? Accepted. Perfect. I love that attitude. Captain Kenzo. I found this org through the Astro historian videos. I love treasure hunting. And spent most of my day looking for relics and rare items. I'd like to learn more about with my individuals. Got it. Boom. These were from July, by the way. These last ones. And then Iron Duke. Yeah, I like the name. You don't have to say anything. We're good. Boom. Done.
All
That
right,
was
Joe,
last last 6.
If you want to go ahead and drop a couple of, we'll follow you in. I know that these things are sometimes. I'm gonna try to avoid cost radius here.
I heard it.
Wait, are we on the outskirts of?
We are. I'm trying to
Just
locate.
bombing the outskirts of Floorville.
Yes.
Hey,
That's normal.
I heard it.
Oh,
I saw that. That was a strike.
Realize this is now going to be a
Now
radiological.
we're pushing the Balkan. Let me see if I can find this.
It's Hurston. It's all radiological.
Yeah, but like now it's all blown up into dust.
So
Alright, make
this
sure you
might
got
be.
helmet.
This might be. Is this in a cave? I am trying to figure out what the heck this is.
Yeah.
Once the mystic zones vanish and everyone storms Slorville for justice, are we making sure that those relics are going to the right owners?
Oh no, we're definitely taking those fucking statues. Those statues are going into our museum. All right. That's
All right, Lore Force 1 on approach. Prep for drop.
Ooh, mine's red. Fancy.
Go.
Go. We're not exactly subtle, boys. You should be able to see us.
Got 2 down. Check fire on the turret.
Yeah, we're clear right now. I'm gonna go through.
Searching. Nothing but bear helmets.
Bear helmet?
Yeah.
We need bear arms so people can make horrible puns.
Oh, that would be forever.
Bear arms, the right to. Oh.
Listen. I know enough of CIG to know that they would fucking do it. Someone would think it would be fucking hilarious, especially in the Austin team.
The wind is making jumping around a bit hard.
We got Demico. I got some Demico weapon ammo.
We also have a mobile light source. So ground team, if you need additional light, give Dell a call out with your name. That way he can figure out where he's got to point his laser.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab the package.
Yeah, good idea.
Roger.
FPS seems a little low right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I just got a couple hiccups.
I mean, my head is hurting because of.
I have to do first artifacts.
I found a real prize, so.
I found
Yeah,
some
just
gems.
medium damaged.
Nice.
As pilot in command of the Valkyrie, making sure that we have a safe flight, I remind you all that the proper storage of relics means do not cover my thrusters, do not cover my cockpit, and sparks are bad.
What's that? Put the sparks in the engine? I'll see what I can do.
What? It seems like I'm not sprinting for some reason. Did they change movement speeds?
Medium
I'm like...
artifact pristine.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
No, it's wind. Wind is picking up.
Wow, there are some other structures pretty far away.
Yeah, there are 2
behind
other
the hill.
sites at this location.
Is it
I'm gonna head to one.
I'm in there.
You got this, Lucas. Okay, I got it. No, it's not letting me run. God damn it.
The wind is a little much, yeah.
Well, it's not doing the wind animation. It's just making me walk for some reason. Usually you have the hand up and that kind of thing.
Yeah, not here. Moving to Site 2.
I found a box that was behind rocks.
Yeah, they're buried in some cases.
There's a.
This is the best location, honestly, because you can see Lorville in the background. But it's at night. It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right, Del might need a little bit of distance. You're getting the stuff all riled up. First hut clear.
The wind is awfully dreadful today.
Ugh, yeah, it's not great.
Alright, let me know if you need me to move the Valk. I can move over to where you all are moving to.
Gary, I'm gonna move to Site 3.
Alright. I'll finish this one.
Alright, Valk is relocating to Site 2.
Move it over to there right now. As we're walking, Moonlit Sonata came on, so it's like, perfect.
That's appropriate.
Oh god, doing these operations with light makes me so happy.
I just want him to put a halo light underneath them ships so we can land.
I do wonder if, because of how the lighting changes are working, like that if all the ships are going to get a lighting pass soon.
I hope so. I hope they do something with a lot of the ships and make their ships brighter as far as the lights go.
Mm-hmm. Or at least because they talked about how the throw is different now. So, like light works differently in the new engine or in the new versions of the engine than it did before.
Because there are a lot of ships that have just very muted headlights at all, like spotlights. Like it's just terrible.
Well, that's because they're each done by individual artists rather than being like connected to a lighting system. So.
And also, if I recall, they talked about it, I can't even remember when, a year or two ago, that basically with their tech, it was either make things so bright they blow everything out, or make it kind of muted and kind of useless. So I'm hoping, to your point, with the new lighting engine, they solved that problem.
Like the A1's light actually is perfect, to be quite honest, the way they got it. That works real well, because then you can use the ship as...
It's same for the Carrack, actually.
My poor old Valk can barely see 5 feet in front of it.
Yeah, the way that the A1, like, that's perfect. I can see the effects, like the particle effects. I can see that it's coming down. It lights up the area it's supposed to. But with a new light bounce, with the new what is that new technology they were showing off? It's not new technology, but it's like their
Our lighting.
Yeah, the new lighting, the lighting stuff, and how light will bounce around a little bit better. It's like, okay, cool. Global illumination, yeah.
You're landed in a little improper place. Your ramp's on a rock.
Oh, thank you.
Can't
Yeah.
really get in. Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll get the ship moved. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it's hard to see without any proper lighting over there.
How's that?
I think it's good enough.
Roger.
I'm going where Witcher is, see if we can find anything.
Tower's clear. Alright, I think Site 3 is clean.
Yeah, I think they've definitely dialed back on some of the spawns, which is good, because it was like every other box had a relic in it, which is like, yeah, it's fun, but like at a certain point, it's like, this fuck everyone. It's not a relic if everyone has one.
Ground team at Site 3, I'm picking up Livath, and then I'll...
It's only a relic if only we have it.
Yes.
as soon as Libath is on board, I will move over to pick you all up.
Okay. We'll stay here at Site 2.
Please wait, I'm moving closer to you.
Roger. I'll wait until let me know when you're in.
But in a place with no atmo, you wouldn't see any light of that light diffusion at all. Well, it depends, because there's no such thing as no atmo on planets or moons. There's always some atmosphere. There's nothing that's completely like vacuum at least in Star Citizen, as far as I've experienced. There's still at least
Even
some
in reality,
vacuum. Yeah.
Even in reality, you have some sort of, not necessarily atmosphere, but like
It causes
small particles.
Yeah, and it causes scattering. Like, that's the reason why the moon shadows are so fucking weird. Where everyone's like, "What the double shadows prove that the moon is fake." It's like the moon landing is fake. No, it's just how the fucking lighting is. Like how.
Roger. Lore Force 1 moving over.
By the way, Paul, I would love frame by frame lore analyzing video.
No, fuck
from
that.
the Squadron 42.
I'm doing shot by shot, not frame by frame. Fuck that. That's 26 minutes.
Yeah, because I need another 3-hour video from you so that I can run in the background while I do something.
While you sleep?
No, when I sleep, I usually do the office hour and the monthly report and such.
Let me know if you can get in.
You can get in. You can get in. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It's just all about angles.
Hold on, I'll just
Good.
do this.
Good. Good. That's good.
Ah, yes, the rocks, they're in there. Good.
A bit slower, a bit.
Perfect.
No, perfect.
All
Are we good?
With the coming hangar module, your museum will be there. Maybe that's where we're gonna. That'll be our warehouse at least. But the museum's going to be in an outpost. We'll build it in a nice, centrally located location.
Question: considering we had Rizian artifacts and there are some things that are not at least for our human science to explain. Could a night in the museum thing happen with
Night in the museum? Yes. Yes, exactly. We could have no idea what happens. It could turn all of the relics to life.
Dell, Lore Force 1 is going to execute a climb to approximately 12,000 meters. We'll then progress directly, we're not going to quantum jump, the 125 clicks to the next package, which is going to be 742370.
Hey, Shadow Guy.
I mean, I can see like there being something like fossilized egg. We put it in there, and then it hatches.
It hatches. You've been watching too much Aliens. Too much Alien. Yeah.
Well, we know that quite a few people from that movie are working in Star Citizen.
That's true. That is true.
Banu Seed Pod.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sparkplug, for correcting me. Better Candela rather than is it Candela or Lumen? I think they can't use both. What's that red light? Is that new? So that red light is a subscriber item. They had some of the subscriber. If you were a subscriber, you got the red light. But if you could also purchase the yellow and I think blue ones that come with them as well. So, but you can also find those in the loot pools.
Lore Force 1 leveled up at 14.5, 100 clicks out. ETA approximately 2 minutes.
Do you listen to the People's Radio? Not regularly, but I do know they exist, and they actually use some of my stuff there. I think they used to, at least. Used to have some of my audio. Yeah, we have 152 members of the League of Relic Enthusiasts. Oh, okay, we got another one sent today from TK Alpha. We must find all the UEE medals and any alien relics and artifacts that you need for the years to come, to inform players with the lore within Star Citizen and humanity's history with the Xi'an, Banu, Vanul, and UEE's military and civilian history. I also like hunting for loot other people wouldn't normally find interesting. Awesome, thank you, DK Alpha. And then Delta 1 Jacaro. Hi, Paul. Shots and cheers. That's instant. There we go. Instant exception. Lumen is Candela.
Is that English?
Is it Sturdian? Is that you're saying like standard? The amount of candela in a solid angle. Okay. Question: in the Halloween video on the RSI site, there was 4-legged creatures in the background. What was that? Don't know. I'd have to double check. I haven't seen it. 4-legged creatures, probably the grazer. It's the only 4-legged creature I know. There's also a lot of different creatures that CIG has been making that they haven't told us about. Like multiples that are for Squad 42 apparently, so.
I just lost the package we were getting to. Does anybody see it? Oh, no, never mind. It's back.
I see it.
Hey, Puccia. Pucci. Trying to see if we have anything to drink in here. And by drink, I mean, you know. Oh, there we go. Cruise. I'll take the cruise.
Hey, Del, if you see the package we're heading to, if you can fly there, I can fly to your location. You got about 8 clicks on us.
Cruise. It's made of people.
4, Paul. 4.
Oh, four people. Right. It is human food for humans. Probably. Do you all get ads at the same time? Only people who don't get ads are the people who subscribe to me or do the Twitch Turbo. STE Radiant. Okay. Hey, Jerk Stawas, how you doing?
Somebody dropped their custodian over here.
I may have. 'Cause, yeah, it's not letting me. Yeah, I think it forced me to drop it. Yeah, it did. One of the options is holster. Huh. There we go. I like how they're changing all of the aspects of the FPS too. I can see some of those things coming in, like the new sound effects and stuff like that in 3.22.
FS9 is a beast gun.
I just love that. It feels like an actual like heavy machine gun now.
Yeah. And the best thing is you can just fire at the cover until you're through that cover.
Paul, that was a typo. Marketing got an unedited copy, and they ran with that without noticing.
If anybody has the ability to see the package we're heading to, the one that should be about like 40 clicks out, if you could give me a bearing, that would be appreciated.
Not seeing it.
Not seeing it.
It's below us?
That's 843414. There should be another one.
only see the one inside here, the drop off, and
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay, so 742370 is somewhere. Cool. We are retasking to 843414.
let me see if it's on the star map.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get us headed to the other package, and then
We'll sort it out later.
As you're talking about, the Symphony Number 5 is playing in all its glory.
Really close, or I can't tell with all the mess on the map.
Probably a combination of the two. Dell, I'm jumping to Thedius, and I'm gonna disengage when I'm over 843414, then fly in.
Yeah, it's only showing the one on board and the drop-off point and the one we're going to.
We'll get it all sorted. We wouldn't get far enough away.
Gotta love it.
Just works.
Well, if you're ever wondering why the storage is not fired inside, that laser is your answer.
I have so many concerns about that statement.
Oh yeah, it is facing sideways. Oh god.
Do not fire outside people.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Oh.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh,
I got bounced out of the ship.
He's paired.
Yeah, let's see if we can pick him up. I'll get the door.
I'm probably gonna hit the ground before you get me, but
Yeah, he's gonna most likely die, which means
At least get the body.
you might be able to save me, like, because I don't think it insta kills you nowadays.
depends on how high up you are.
Vaguely. I don't know if I feel the ground.
Okay, turn your lights on and scan like crazy.
I see him. I got.
I'm going through the cloud layer right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're a bit too far, Paul. Apologies. Good luck. We can come pick you up. I mean, we gotta jump out anyway. If you survive, let us know.
R.I.P.
I don't see the ground anymore.
I know, that's weird.
I think he went through the planet.
I may have fallen through the planet.
Hold on.
So, Paul, what I would suggest is exit the menu and then back in.
I'll do that real quickly. Yeah, it was. I must have been falling through the planet because the exterior temperature was 212 degrees Celsius.
Molten core.
Minor.
Going through the cloud.
I mean, that is definitely seamless travel from space to ground, just not the ground you wanted to seamless through.
Don't worry, Paul. It's only getting dangerous in the upper mantle. That's where things start to get spicy.
I'm at the station, so I'll wait for you. Go ahead and do the mission, and then we'll.
You got all your stuff, right?
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. I don't have a head though. Oh, I do now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm 320 clicks out, Paul. We'll just swing by and pick you up.
Yeah, we gotta abuse these while I got it, because eventually we're gonna not be able to do this anymore.
What's that?
Log out and then while you're falling from the sky, and then log back in. You're perfectly fine because soon it'll remember where you were. So if you log out mid-fall, you'll log back in and you're still in mid-fall.
Well, hopefully they plan something where if you're on a area where you shouldn't be, it should just teleport you to wherever.
Yeah.
No, you will die.
It'll just kill you.
I mean, hopefully we get some sort of parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, parachutes now. We're not gonna see parachutes.
We might see something like a retro burn survival suit sort of thing, but you're gonna have to have it equipped.
I could see like a EVA type style armor piece that has like a thruster pack type thing that one time use or whatever.
Or like an anti-grav shoot, something like that.
I can imagine something like the flight armor we've seen in Squadron 42, where you just have the upper body piece and in the back there's some sort of grav shoot.
Yeah, it's going to be like a replacement. You're not going to have a backpack. You'll have that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly what it is. You're gonna pick and choose. I think the same thing's gonna go with EVA too. Like you're gonna have to have certain armor that's EVA rated.
Why did you jump?
I can't see.
I got bounced out, literally.
I can't see flight. So, flight-specific undersuits and armors might come equipped with those things, and you could still carry a light backpack.
Yeah, I can see something like that. Now that they have the attachment system as well, like the new attachment system, I could see you having like an attachment system for storage, and then also have the the backpack, which is just like a.
But it would really depend on what type of armor you wear.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you have a heavy armor and you a heavy combat armor, you might only be able to touch a grav shoot in exchange for a backpack.
That was that the 5th? That was some classical bangers. Yeah, it was. It was a royalty-free version of the 5th too, which is interesting. All right, I'm hopping in. We can start taking off.
Roger. Just waiting for the doors to open.
Hey, Desolus.
Alright, let's just remain seated until we get there.
What are the missions that take you to find these artifacts? These are... They're these missions. Let me show you real quick. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to share that mission again with me. Or someone will.
Sharing now.
Retrieval op.
Under delivery.
Yeah, it's under delivery. It's retrieval op. You're supposed to pick up a certain number of packages and take them. So there's like 3 packages usually for these ones, but sometimes there's 1 map packages. We haven't seen a lot of the 1 packages anymore. So, hey, Alex PK.
Alright, so Dill's right over there. I just gotta find a OM so I get line of sight, and then we should be good to go.
Crew-sponsored wingsuits? Yeah.
Cruise locks, it gives you wings.
They showed pouches but not holsters. Do you think they'll have some? Yeah, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if they got a holster that you could attach to your body to increase the number of hand weapons you had. But like, they also talked about how they switched up the how like everything works. So it's now you no longer have light, medium, and heavy. You have combat, utility, and then there's like 2 other ones like specialists.
You still have light, medium, and heavy, but they also categorize them in combat, utility, specialist, and support.
I think there's 1 more. Oh yeah, combat. Yes, 4. Yeah, you're right. Combat, utility, specialist, and support. Yeah.
I am really curious how they split up utility, support, and specialist.
My guess is utility is going to be a jack of all trades, so it doesn't have the best protection, but it gives you more storage and other aspects. And then specialist will be something like EVA, mechanic, you know.
Oh my god,
Fuck, that just which one of you cursed us with daylight? Thank you.
I could see utility armor being for mining, repair, salvage.
Yeah, exactly.
All those, types. But
not-
on the other hand, it would also make sense as specialist.
Well, the thing is, I think you could see armor that can do like mining. That's utility armor, but it doesn't like have built-in mining processors or whatever. Like there'll be something like a specialist would be like a medic armor, you know, or like EVA.
2000, you are cleared for bombing run.
Specialist will give you a function of some sort.
Yeah. Like you can do one thing really, really well.
I could see support being more of the gives you a function, and specialist is more the survival.
That was a solid straight hit on that thing too. Good job.
Good hit. Right. Low Force 1 is going down for drop.
Strange to have bombs.
Oh, that's stuttering. For archaeology, for the social sciences,
for the museum.
Yes. In the name of history, I must kill you. No Pyro Live, the PTU, correct. I believe it's in... there's been rumors that it's in the Evocati right now, but it's going to go into the preview Tuesday, is still the case.
Yeah, I heard that EPT is running, so...
Yeah.
Go.
Keep an eye out.
Looking.
For any survivors from the bombing.
Clear.
Got a couple of survivors. God, Pyro's gonna be so nuts trying to deal with this stuff.
I can't wait.
There are like 20 of them.
Moving on to Site 2.
Roger.
Contact.
I'm gathering a bunch of their,
I'm on your 6 Ghost.
Copy. Pushing up. I'll take right. You take left.
Sure.
I'm down.
Who's down?
Nobody's down. We're good.
My
bad. Site 2 looks good, yeah.
Dell, you and your ability to actually pull off a corkscrew in atmosphere.
Oh, it's gonna get even harder when they start adding the new... Well, easier and harder. I think that ship will probably do really well in atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
That giant wingspan.
That and also the way that they have the thrusters built on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I need a box up here.
I'm not seeing any lootables in this area yet. Oop, there's one here.
Found one. I got a...
Just useless, valuable Dolovine. That you can't... Can you sell that finally? Would you find anything in there, Coupon?
Just some basic helmets.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep calling you different pronunciations of your name each time.
It's okay. People do it all the time.
Blame
Birdie calls
Detox.
me, V calls me Coupon all the time.
So how many percent do I get when I hand you in? If I hand in a coupon, how many percent do I get? 2 for 1?
It's buy one get one free.
The BOGO.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go back with some. This would have been better during the assault, but especially with that bomb dropping. Do this and then go back.
Big ass area. There's nothing out here.
Yeah, they definitely limited the spawns in these. Hold up.
Who's shooting?
Me. Just open the doors. Bullets.
Oh.
You can blow off those hinges with bullets or bombs or anything else like that, so.
Oh, nice.
And they're doors, so you just open them up. You hit the open animation.
Good job for the cutting tool, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't have a cutting tool. I do have bullets, though. An excess of bullets.
No one ever cutting through that.
Hey, Ram.
Okay, good news. I think the package respawned, question mark, so we can try to go ahead and complete that.
Okay. I don't see it myself. If you see it, that's great. Oh, I do see it. As you see it now, it's 1.2 kilometers.
Yeah.
Surely the Valkyrie should be able to hover in, well, an atmosphere. What'd you find?
No, I'm saying 742. Is that the one we're looking at?
Yeah, I believe so. The 742370. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now too.
And the answer is the Valkyrie, at this point, I don't think they fully have the hovering capability module, but basically you get an incredible amount of vertical mobility when you have your thrusters in.
Got it. Let's see what we got up here.
Quick
bad news for you.
Doing his bad news. What's that?
Yeah, I'm doing my. I can't see your marker.
You're right in front of me. That's why.
Yep.
Hold on.
No, I just can't see your marker. I have since you logged in. I think it's been.
Oh.
I just see.
Yeah.
Medium artifact pristine.
You look like you're just leaning on the side of your seat.
Weird. I'm comfy, man.
Yeah. I'm not knocking it.
Was that Jabbar and War as well?
Yeah, but it's damaged.
Nice.
That's still
that
pretty
one
good.
worked.
Yeah, it's fine. Still a little off to the side a little bit, but
Probably my backpack and the gun probably pushing it.
you can barely hear what? Hi, Kill. I'm trying to monitor the audio input now. So the Valkyrie should be able to hover fairly well. Oh, what he was saying was that the Valkyrie does have good vertical takeoff and landing. You can just go straight up really fast when you go into hover mode. So
It's like the Cuddy. The Cuddy has the same thing.
Yeah.
Put in veto mode and it goes like a bat out of hell.
Star Citizen's still in hype mode. Everyone's hyped. Yeah, to the point where Asmund Gold had to do an official announcement on the stream, which was Star Citizen fans, you are insane. Stop talking about me. It's
Not incorrect.
You're not incorrect, Asmund. Welcome to the cult.
More service damaged, medium artifact damage.
Nice.
Somebody missed this.
Okay, now we have a flying container.
Where was it? I was in this one.
It was right in here. I'll show you. Just over here on the other side of the container.
Oh! Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the different color. I'm still not used to it.
Yeah, they're all different.
Nice.
I'm not sure why that Luminalia gift package is floating, but okay.
It's the spirit of the season, Ghost.
It's the wrong season for
We're not even out of the Day of the Vara, all right? It's still Vara season, all right? We still got like the Day of the Vara was Friday, okay?
Look, don't blame me about the increasing commercialization of Luminalia.
Listen, all Luminalia is from the beginning was commercialization. It's a Banu holiday. It's literally the definition of commercialization.
Warning, incoming Cuddy Black. Requesting ground team, return to the Valk. We're going to be dusting off.
Yeah, I'm going to get onto the top turret and so show things.
Got about 30 seconds. We are leaving ground team.
Get the other guns.
Getting the guns, getting the guns. Guns, guns, guns.
I'm gonna shoot from the back. No, don't do that. No.
Alright, is ground team set?
Everyone inside, are we good?
Sadness knows this.
Roger that. Lord Forest 1 departing.
Sadness knows this.
Alright, let's find this. Where is this Cuddy? I want to kill it.
It is off the nose. Remember, spray your fire. The center torsos on these things are still a little bugged. So go for the side. Yeah, side engines, everything except the center of mass.
Oh, it's trying to escape.
Punish it.
Good job.
You messed with the wrong archaeologists.
Soft death, and now it will soon
And now
be...
the part of history.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it hard death. Hold on.
On what planet will we put our main museum?
I mean, we're gonna put it on Microtech. For now.
What is it, is Redder available?
Maybe. If we get Redder, that'd be great. But... there we go. Now it's hard death. Now you're part of history. We made history, chat. Yeah, I saw Greasy Khaleesi talked about it. As, you know, Greasy Khaleesi does. Oh, right. Gyro mode. Hey, AstroPub, my Kelto store had Luminalia advent calendars in display since August. Oof.
Hey, oh man, look what I did. Guns out, right?
I can't see what you did.
Hold on, I'm gonna post that on Discord.
I like the fact that Ghost, your gun is still out and your laser is still on.
Pointing in the right direction this time.
Yeah. You're holding on to the you're holding on to the thing with your gun in hand.
Ready to go.
I have so many questions.
That's fine.
Trigger discipline.
Walk away.
That's all I ask. Trigger discipline.
Oh, what's the term used? Well, like that everyone complained about when the armorer immediately pointed his muzzle towards the character in the Squad 42. There's a term for it. I can't remember.
Shoot people with the barrel.
Flagging.
What? Flagging. Thank you. When he flagged the shit out of the character.
Look, we already know Space OSHA doesn't
At
exist.
least his
I
finger
think
was off the trigger.
No, it was on the trigger.
No, it was on the side.
Was it? I thought the armor had
hard
one.
to see. It's hard to see. He did have the trigger discipline now.
Yeah.
Because the character had
it
trigger
wasn't
discipline, but
especially because I remember all those around the verse and Inside the Citizen and such where they talked about, yeah, and we made sure about trigger discipline and such. So I would have been surprised if trigger discipline wasn't there after they made such a huge show of it.
it was loaded too. They stored the gun with ammo in it.
Oh yeah.
I know it's only a magazine that's inside.
That's true. But that's still like you got your gun always with loaded, but
it could be an empty magazine.
Nope, there was a shell in it.
yeah, I remember when he inspected it, there was a shell in the top of the magazine. It's like a shotgun shell. Yeah.
Sorry, we're dealing with quantum fun here. I'm just trying to find it because the package disappeared again.
Yeah, and also, speaking of packages disappearing, this one isn't physicalized. You can't interact with it.
One over here?
Want to go Chris and server hop them?
Which one?
The Luminalia package. I can walk straight through it. I can't pick it up with tractor, and I can't interact.
Hello.
Okay, well, fine.
I have it now.
As long as somebody does.
It's some people can't. Here's a secret: if you can't do it, leave it at a place and then fly away from it to the point where I think it's like 3 or 4 kilometers. When you get 3 or 4 kilometers out, all of the assets stream out, and when you fly back, you'll be able to stream it. When you stream back in, it'll reset your like connection with it, so it makes it easier. It's a pain in the ass to do, but it's something I had to learn doing box missions. So
I have a cave mission and a derelict caterpillar mission. I'm not sure if we can find anything interesting there.
The reason why the gun was loaded, though, was 100% because of the nature of how Star Citizen guns work. Because they all come with loaded magazines. Like, that's a game issue rather than anything. They'd have to code it so that the guns did not come with loaded magazines.
It could be on the fire range, and during the open hours, they just have the guns loaded there for ease of usage.
Plus, honestly, in the Star Citizen universe, considering the fact that these ships get ported so often.
Yeah, having a bunch of loaded guns in the armory may not be a bad idea if, like, at any point a crazy Vandal will smash into the side of your ship and then start stabbing everyone to death. So
just hand them out. Don't worry about the ammo. Go.
Yeah.
And, let's face it here. They are better than us players because we walk around in heavy armor, ready for war, even if we are just going for a drink.
Yes. Oh God.
Hey, those stations are dangerous. People got med guns, man. You gotta be careful.
You met those elevators? Oh my God.
100 clicks out, ETA approximately 2.5 minutes.
I've died more to an elevator than freaking anything else in this game.
Normal guards are a close second.
And the tram doors.
Really?
Yeah. They used to kill a lot. The trams
kill you a lot. Yeah.
Paul.
Yes.
What's that on your screen? In my cargo hold.
It's not. I didn't put this here. It's just here. It was here already.
Caustic? What's that warning label? Where was it?
Acid, explosive. Oh
yeah,
God. Oh Jesus. Oh God.
Paul, don't turn around, man.
You're gonna fucking. You people are going to start grabbing everything, and if someone's going to bring in an unknown. Oh God.
It finally fell from the roof. I put it in there and it hovered on the roof.
On the roof.
Yeah.
What you should really be wondering is what's in the box behind tree.
I've lost control of my life. I accept it.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, in the future, these things will actually be explosive. So someone's gonna be like, "Ooh, nice! We're gonna bring this on because it could be something." And some stray bullet's gonna hit it, and the entirety of Tree's cargo bay is gonna be on fire.
Yeah, but we could also use it to refuel the Valkyrie.
We could.
Hey, look, I know I can't just wade you through normal means. What's going to happen, if that happens, is before the next lore expedition, I'm going to sit you all down and we're going to do a PowerPoint presentation on how to use fire extinguishers. And the importance of fire safety.
Yeah.
No. You just burn out all of the fuel first, right?
Yeah.
Make sure the fire gets spread.
Do not challenge my PowerPoint skills.
Our players gonna meet living Vanduuls and Star Citizen. Yes, eventually they will.
I will ask so many questions in your PowerPoint.
You're gonna be that guy?
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate that guy. When they finish a presentation, everyone's just like, no, we don't have any questions, let us go. That one person's like, excuse me, but I want to be very specific about this. And it's like, fuck, god, I want to go home.
I so hope we get the flamethrower next year.
The flamethrower? I want to Flammenwaffen because I want to waffen my Flammer.
A bit of war crime is never wrong.
Well, see, if we get flamethrowers, then we need napalm. All right, we need to be able to have napalm bombs.
Personally, I think more along the sides of a plasma thrower.
That would work.
Seems more feasible. Doesn't care about vacuum.
Right.
Yeah,
now,
plasma
lost
thrower
my
would work.
marker, but we're in the general area, so everybody, if you could just hang by the.
Yeah, it's 2 kilometers that way.
Okay, good.
Kilometers.
That's where the
You're
guns are.
go directly in front. Yep.
I got it. I see the island. All right. I'm relying on you all.
Oh god,
There it is.
we're all dead.
Off here, and
Oh, we're all dead.
You can go down.
Yeah,
Packages-
I got the location. Dell, we are just going to go immediately for a drop on this one, so please don't bomb us.
Instructions unclear. Bombs deployed.
Well, I tried.
At some point, I do want to see if you can drop a bomb and we pick up the bomb with a.
Go, 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 go. And the answer is yes. I've seen other people do it with the Moabs.
Yeah. I've seen Zero do it, but I haven't seen it with the smaller ones.
Valk is relocating, get on a little bit more level ground. Be aware.
Nothing but
Alright, I think he's dead.
useless, valuable Dolovine and Aphorite.
Goes to
Ooh,
her.
cruise.
Made it. You get the package after this.
Roger.
Clothing drawer. Ooh, cat. I'll take the cat helmet.
What?
You found one of the Star Kitten helmets.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
All right. They're back.
Package is on board.
Watch a couple of hours of your videos last night. Great content. Thank you, Caffeine. As always.
Ow!
Sorry, Ghost. You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyone needs medical attention, I got my med gun.
I have my gun too, so if you need it, Ghost.
Healed of all your wounds, but you're still hungry.
Food guns next.
Boxes go inside the cargo bay, not on top of the valve.
What? I saw this once on a movie.
What happened to the ship in that movie?
I didn't watch that far.
So is this worth it to restart now? No. No. We don't know when the wipe's going to happen. If there's going to be a wipe or not, but I would wait until 3.22. Because that's with all of the new updates for the engine, which should include engine updates and HUD updates. So we've got a lot of cool things that we can start actually, using.
I love the fact that we've got these really great, big, amazing storage boxes, and you all are attempting to use them instead of, like storage for all this great stuff we're picking up as impromptu ERA.
Yes.
Hey. Has anybody checked out this location?
Yeah, I've been there.
You can check it again if there may be stuff that I missed. Ooh. Is that Arrowhead?
Yeah, maybe.
Incoming Cuddy Black. Escort, if you could please engage. Coming approximately... about 2.7? 2.65? By Zark and Witcher Gary, it's coming over the hills 2 clicks out. By the large, kind of like tower structure.
See it.
Coming in, I see it.
Out, it's coming in.
All right, railguns up. Good shots, good shots. It's flipping.
Oh my god.
Oh, it pinned me. Oh gosh, I did limboed under it.
How am I not dead?
Wow.
I'm boarding it. I'm boarding it. Good shot.
Gun. Yep.
Hold fire.
I'm taking in.
Boarding the ship. Hold fire.
Taking it over.
All reinforcements are down. We're going after the pilot next.
We got the pilot on.
Pilot is dead.
Living up to the Berserker 01 portion of the name.
All right.
Listen,
salvage.
the Ninth Symphony or Symphony Number 5 was playing. All right.
Yeah,
I got.
No, that's fair. 100% justified. Say no more. Say no more.
They're both dead, I think. These are T-posing.
Nice.
I nearly got crushed by that thing.
Yeah, I got crushed by it. I limboed under it. It knocked me down.
Oh man, I could go for
Liberty, yes.
This dude, did someone just take this guy's helmet? Or did he just come out with, did we just shoot his helmet off?
Oh no, I took his helmet.
Okay.
It's a trophy. It goes in the
Mine
museum.
now. Yeah. Genuine Ninetales helmet.
Does that thing even have an engine left?
This
I'm
thing?
pretty sure that's why it pinwheeled.
Oh no, so between the escort and then the like multiple railguns, and apparently my P4 shot off one of them. Like the few HP that thing had left, it just knocked that thing all the way off. It was like it got both of its canards got shot and one of its engines got shot, and as it was coming in for a landing, it started pinwheeling because only one engine was left, and then that engine got destroyed. Yeah.
Everyone clear off the Cutlass?
Moving.
Clear the Cutlass. We'll bomb it afterwards.
Alright, getting back to the valve.
Roger that.
Oof. I walked over the
Fire bad.
fire bad indeed.
Alright, how many people we got on site?
I think we're waiting for Zark, Joe Freak, and Witch Gary, but they're all coming in.
Roger.
We got the package, right?
Oh no! No, the boxes. No.
Yeah, don't put those boxes in here. They will freak out and fly around. Like, they're funny. It's funny, but until they kill everyone.
That's why rule number 3 exists. Sparks are bad.
Shouldn't that be number 1?
No. Would you believe it? No, that's not even top of my list on these things.
All right, we're good to go. We're all good to take off.
Isn't the cargo room working inside here?
Oh man, I love this bug.
All right. Once we're clear, feel free to bomb the shit out of that cutty.
Alright, everybody with a railgun, just have your railgun out when you sit down.
1.5 clicks, and then you should be good to go. Can somebody...
Oh, they can out.
Yeah, I just need to see how far we are away from that thing, because these bombs are big.
Oh, yeah.
Has a range of 250 meter, it's a radius.
Oh. Did you hit it?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Alright, roger that. We are heading towards drop-off.
You're still in hover, by the way.
Yep.
Hey Paul, we made that sweeping thing a lot worse.
What color brown?
What sweeping thing?
You know what? I'll wait until we're landed so treat.
Oh Jesus! All right, I'm gonna have to go see what this is.
What did you? Oh no! Oh no! It's not freaking out. It's an appropriate reaction to the safety of the flight.
I don't see any difference. We just have lots and lots of historical artifacts here. I don't know.
No. Check the seats.
Listen, I come from Texas. This is very, very on brand. All right, this is normal. I'm sitting down with my electromagnetically powered death machines, which were designed literally as war crimes, and just pointing them at each other randomly.
Oh yeah. No, that's just like trigger discipline, or again, I break out the PowerPoint deck.
Ooh, another PowerPoint.
Step number 1, shooting holes in your transport is bad. Let's talk about
what if, like, we really want to?
It's funny until it kills everyone. Then it's hilarious.
Listen, that one time that Paul fell out the ship.
Hilarious. The ship, will it crash the server?
I mean, we are like over a tenth of the server's population.
So my question is, did everybody remember to set their spawn back at Everest?
No, I forgot to.
Oh damn! So my follow-up question would have been, what happens if there are more people that need to respawn than there are beds?
We spawn at Microtech.
So, we got room for one more. Yeah, Mercs Life, send me a friend request. I'm TheAstroPub, and then I'll send you a message. You can hop on us. We're also on the Discord, so exclamation point Discord if you want to get on that one.
Just for your paranoia, you know that people can get sick later on, and they might carry parasites with them inside the ship. So
fuck, I forgot about that.
Hey, don't look at me.
Alright, here's the thing. I'm wearing a full flight suit the entire time. What y'all do to the back of my flight bay and to each other, Lore is not responsible for whatever biological or chemical contagions you all may expose yourselves to by throwing artifacts in the back of my valve.
Okay, this is the best thing, because now QPan has his FS9, and he's doing the same thing. So we've got an FS9 and 2 railguns just randomly pointing inside the ship.
Look, I only brought aboard a parasite that I brought aboard on Everest. It's fine. I didn't bring anything else.
I'm looking at Zark and I'm looking at Ghost, both with their parasite helmets on.
We were talking about
It's fine. After the coughing and the shivers subside, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start locking the cockpit door, and then y'all can do whatever the heck you want back there. If I gotta call a hazmat cleanup team, you know, we'll start having conversations.
Oh, I
when
think we're well past that point.
Yeah.
Truth.
I mean,
Drake
we,
Cuddy Black. at the
we
Big
all
Apple.
know in the future some artifacts will be radioactive, and
Oh, yeah.
they will contaminate your Valkyrie.
You said a Cutlass Black?
See, this is the real
Yeah,
reason why we need to
yeah,
hire the
also-
we need to hire the immobiles to protect us while we do these, because the question will be: are the immobiles going to protect us from the outside threats, or protect us from ourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, everybody pick a box.
Alright, coming
All
in
right.
for landing.
Yeah, I'll pick up the fancy box because I know it's been having some troubles. Oh, you got the fancy box. That's good. Yeah, someone just couldn't interact with it. So go ahead and join on me there, Mercs, and then I will add you to the party.
Go, go, go.
I mean, I'll be honest, 80% why I want a flamer is just because I can go burn it before the laser axe.
I mean,
Or the classic, get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Brother.
Yes.
The flamer!
Hans, get the flamer.
I'm gonna hop off. I'll check you guys later.
Later, buddy.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, later.
Line up. Queue up properly. Watch the clip. You have a clip? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this clip. Hold on. All right, railguns up. All right, I'm gonna drop this off and then I'm gonna watch this clip real quick. Chat.
Roger.
Hold up. All right, we're good. I'm gonna head over to the ship.
I'm gonna take us back to Everest so everybody can set spawn.
Alright,
Roger that.
$1,000. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, woof.
Almost
Up,
enough for-
up. I
What
tripped.
happened?
All alive.
Have you
We-
fallen and can you get up?
We're good. We're fine. They're fine. How are you doing? Is that just a floating cutlass?
Yes.
That's just a floating cutlass. Okay.
Yeah, it's just somebody who'll let their engines on and put it away.
Hey, Witcher and Joe Freak did the same thing. All right, I'm gonna go watch this clip real quick. Hold on. I'll mute myself real quick. Okay, we're gonna watch this real quick, chat. All right, railguns up. Good shots, good shots. It's flipping.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got both. You're right. I got both engines. It pinned me. Oh gosh. I did limbo
I'm gonna do this
under
one more
it.
time.
All right, railguns up. Good shots. Good shots. It's flipping.
Oh my god.
Oh, it pinned me. Oh gosh. I did limboed under it.
How am I not dead?
Wow.
I'm boarding it. I'm boarding it. Good shot.
Gun. Yep.
Hold fire, hold fire.
All right, railguns up. Good shots. Good shots. It's flipping.
Oh my god.
Oh, it pinned me. Oh Oh gosh, I did limboed under it.
How am I down?
That's freaking amazing. I love it. All right, that was cool.
I didn't realize you were that close to it.
Oh, I was going suicidal. Make sure you get to this to clip of the day. Is there a clip of the day? I don't know who does that.
I know who does it. PC 101 does it.
Oh, okay. Someone sent me being like, "Hey, I want to work with you because I do all these things with these big computer things. I want to like." They kept talking with me, and I'm like, I don't want to pay you to do stuff. Like,
PC usually just asks for permission to use the clips.
oh, maybe that's what they were doing. I can respond to it
because he won't put a clip on if he doesn't have permission to use it.
Okay. Well, they definitely someone definitely reached out to me. I didn't know if it was like a thing like, hey, blah, blah, blah. So.
Because, he's making YouTube content and he doesn't want to...
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
We already have another contract?
We can check real quick.
If you grab one, feel free to grab it.
Retrieval op, I got it. And I'm going to share it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, we're going to stop by Everest real quick, see if I can refuel the valve, but also make sure everybody's got their spawn sets. And then
Where's spoopy music? We're not doing spoopy music. We're doing Beethoven. That's not spoopy.
Appropriate music.
Because we're all about class here.
Plus war crimes.
It's only a war crime the first time.
I don't think
only
that's
war crime the second
correct.
time. It's only a war crime the second time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a war crime if there's witnesses.
That is both technically correct and deeply disturbing.
Hey, Tree, you want to come down to the pod base?
I don't like how you phrased that. That makes me feel very scared right now.
Could you share the contract once more, please?
Yeah, I got
Just missed it.
My server is full-ish. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably invite Merc if Merc is still here.
There was somebody that was in the Discord looking for an invite too. I told him to go to the stream to ask for it.
There we go. Everest Harbor, Mercs, if you're still here.
Alright, go, go, go. We are down.
They definitely fixed a lot of the movement issues, because like I can see everyone moving normally.
Also, while we're here, don't forget to hydrate and...
Oh, grab a bunch of the like Dolovine and other things as well. See if you can sell them here, because I haven't tried them in the new patch. So
Put a bunch of those things in one of the boxes.
yeah, I saw them in the boxes too. So just grab those out of the boxes, because that'll make you a little bit of money.
Ghost, I approve of the Finley Shrine.
Yep. It's almost mandatory at this point.
Yeah, that was the
Sweet.
biggest disappointment.
It's a good luck thing.
Yeah, it's we bespeak the spirits of the storm walls. That's how it works. I also like I saw the size of the storm walls, obviously, but like the first time when they showed up in the Star Engine trailer, I was like, oh, I forgot how fucking big these things are.
Yeah.
I was thinking Purgle, man.
Yeah. Not 890 jumps or Idris's.
It obviously made it past the scan. It's fine.
I have so many concerns.
Oh, fucking this advertisement.
Well, I can't open it. I have so many concerns about what's in that box.
It's confidential. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I'm very concerned about what's in that box.
Well, I mean, you can always ask Gary over here. He knows exactly what's in it.
So I made about 5,000 from some of those.
I haven't seen that box.
That's a nice helmet, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't know that, like, it moves under...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's not contagious.
Why would you want to hunt space cows? They're literally just space cows. They're like cows, but in space. It'd be like going like you don't really hunt cows. Like cows are just in a field.
Okay, let's
For the leather.
them because we want some nice space steak.
Yeah, yes. You don't really hunt
They did
cows
talk
though.
about that. They did talk about like the storm walls in lore being. Anyway.
Yeah, they are hunted for something, but like they did talk about in lore about how they're not very, they don't have a lot of meat on them because they're mostly just bladders. So.
Oh, they gotta be buoyant. So yeah.
Yeah, like they're mostly just hydrogen bladders, which again makes me go, why is every creature in Star Citizen universe who flies made up of hydrogen? It's just like Hindenburgs everywhere. What hangar are we in? Hangar 5? You know? Hangar 8. You got it. Oh, they'll definitely be killable, but they'll be they'll be spawning forever. Like there's not going to be a limit on it. They'll definitely be anti-paint poachers for sure.
All right, Del, I'm going to see if we can get us to 605-252, jumping to Rufus, and I'm going to just cut out on a blind jump above that. See if I can get us there.
It's got some weird text just floating in the air here.
What did you do, Ghost?
I didn't do it this time.
Uh-huh.
You can simply beer in your hand.
I'm checking the applications one more. We don't have any more applications, but we have 160 members officially of the League of Relic Enthusiasts. So.
All right, we good to go? Anybody else awaiting?
Nothing yet.
Roger.
Hey, Kiko.
All right.
Yeah, we're still waiting for some stuff.
And sitting down, ready to go.
One day I'll be able to refuel.
One day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Today is not that day. Yeah. Well, you might be able to.
You got plenty.
You could probably hit to like a pad or something like that and refuel.
Yeah,
How do you join
I'll try that on the way out.
How do you join the league? You apply for it on Spectrum. That's it. I'll accept you. As long as you want to join, I'll let you in because it's more of like a volunteer organization. If you make it your main, I'll give you a higher rank, but you know there'll be more responsibilities for that. But associations is fine.
You only have to take every relic you come across and bring it to the museum. Very simple.
First, go on a pilgrimage to Red Earth.
Yes.
I'm on board.
Right? Roger. Lore Force 1 departing, we're gonna see if we can.
$10 bomb versus Stormwall. Are there any volunteering positions available? At some point. It's just more of a... Oh, are you talking about volunteer meat shields? Well, like, at some point, I'll have more definitive stuff. We'll set up, like, divisions and such for people to do. Like, people who curate the mission, the museums, people who function as security, people whose job is for retrieval and stuff like that. But because it's kind of like... I always see this as kind of like a local historical association. You know how local historical associations are. They're not like, you know, oh, well, only I can do it. They're just like, we need help. Can you lift boxes? You're lifting boxes with me. So,
Right,
we'll definitely need engineers and stuff. So,
Cadbury feels a negatory, but you know what? We're fine. What's the worst that can happen?
No, we all die.
No, that would be good.
Everybody set their spawn, so you know.
That doesn't mean we should die.
Worst would be we'll get all infected with something, infect the whole station and the whole planetary system, and everything gets quarantined.
See, there we go. Zark's thinking about your worst case scenario.
But it's Hurston, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but we can't leave Hurston anymore. That's the problem.
Wasn't there already a plague in lore that they had to quarantine over?
there may have been one. There was one they didn't have to quarantine. They were dealing with an issue with famine and plague with some planet. There was a famine because the sun changed, briefly changed its output, and so it caused droughts on the planet, and that led to a famine and also a plague, and they had to use Idrises as shielded cargo ships to run supplies to them. So,
I mean, if it was done under the Mezzer regime, it would have been nuked to death.
Yeah. Anvil bus route, kick W. Yes. This is legitimately one of the best uses for this ship, and we've gotten fucking mileage out of it. When you have enough people and you're just going to place and place, shooting things and stealing stuff, you need, requisitioning them.
And it can hold so much stuff.
It holds a lot of stuff. It can hold 20 people plus in seats, plus gunners.
Metric ton of concrete.
5 crew plus 20 passengers. Yeah, it's got some use.
Yeah.
And 5 tons of concrete.
Yeah, plus whatever vehicle you shove in the back.
Which, come Pyro, I think that's going to be pretty important, especially if we're going to start running ghosts.
I'm taking a nap.
Yeah,
all right.
Me too.
We are approximately 5 minutes out. It looks like it's going to be a daytime drop.
Does everybody else blacked out?
I think the backpack just clips through the seat. Aggressive historical preservation.
Merc's Life and Dell, if you want a quantum to me, we're heading to the LZ.
I love that these seats work again.
Yeah. I was tired of having the cuddle puddle in the back.
Cuddle puddle.
Strange lore question. What's lore question? I didn't see it. Should the Ibrahim spheres preserve STDs? Yes. But we're also in the Star Citizen universe, so I don't know if STDs are lethal or as permanent as they are. Yeah.
I mean, you always have to remember, we are humans, they are aliens. So obviously, there will be some crazy shit.
Wow, this took a turn.
Space headpiece.
Yes.
Always make sure your biocompatibility is switched off in settings.
Effectively, with the Ibrahim sphere, everything that is biological and mental about you is copied, down to microscopic.
Oh, then my print should be really small because mental, forget it.
I mean, you had that when you died. You get it when you come back. Yeah, basically. But yeah, but it's not. I don't think I think most of those diseases are curable. The gameplay loop will be more like you have those diseases, you'll have to have some sort of medical attention, otherwise you'll have some debuffs applied to you, and then eventually fixed. Seems like it's also the Ibram Sphere. Well, it works similar to quantum entanglement. This is how it works. It's not quantum entanglement, but it works like quantum entanglement.
Is Mercs up at Everest?
They might be. Mercs, feel free to come on down. He said he was setting spawn there. That's what he was doing.
Oh,
So.
gotcha.
Just add me, TheAstroPub, and I'll send you an invite. Or add me and then try to join on us, and then I'll send you an invite to the party. Wait, did AstroPub just confirm bedsheet gameplay? We always knew this was going to be bedsheet deformation.
Why do you think we need bedsheet deformation like space stuff? I mean, especially if
you got to make that bed right. Get those crisp corners. Make sure those sheets are fully tucked in.
And I mean, they said it themselves. Star Citizen Squadron is heavily inspired by 70s and 80s sci-fi. Now, what was one of the main things ship captains, which you're usually one of, did in 80s and 70s sci-fi?
Yeah, but you ain't getting lucky in Squadron 42, unfortunately. Well, I bring that back. You might get lucky, but there's no romance options in Squad 42. Last we heard.
You mean it's not like Baldur's Gate?
No. And it's exactly what humans would do with alien technology, adapt it just enough to use it and not understand it. Yeah. I like the Ibrahim Sphere because we understand what it does. We don't know why it does it, but we're still going to use it because it's useful. There's enough things in modern life that kind of are similarly work like that, where people don't fully understand how something works, but they know it works. Even like drugs
let's
and.
put it in the room. Server mesh.
No, we are 1.5 clicks behind you. You are cleared for bomb run.
No one knows how server meshing works. We will still use it.
Anesthesia.
Good effect on target.
Always love a good bombing run before we go down to rescue artifacts.
Right, now we are moving in.
I might get a screenshot here as well, so before we head out, I might want to get a screenshot because I need to do something for the spoopy episode that's coming out on Halloween.
Just don't trip out.
Whee!
Go, go, go.
Is there a second site? I think there's a second site across the water.
Let me know. We can always relocate the valve.
I'll walk across the water.
Inside so far?
No find.
Metal damage and unification metal damage.
Found a
nice
medium artifact fragment.
Nice. I'll let you join. Who's that? Mercs Live. Got you. Boop. You should be good now. And I think it's, yeah. There we go. You all should have regular stats, since you were muted, so. There you go. I'll get you this, Spectre. Give me a moment.
Tree, we can finally talk to each other now.
Roger that.
I can't pick the smolch bottle up. CIG, come on, please. CIG, please. Let me pick up the smolch bottle. Come on. Is that a Pico? I can't pick up the Pico? CIG. There is a Pico,
That's
which
just-
I cannot...
Rescue
That's
mission
just wrong.
failed.
Yeah.
Tears everywhere.
Pico blocked.
And now I'm getting 4 frames per second. That's a slideshow. Oh, there's the package. I'll get the package up real quick.
Oh, I spawned back in the same spot.
Yeah, I've actually had success with crash recovery this patch, which has been
Yeah, I had to do a hard reset. I'm gonna guess everything's dead already.
Yeah, I think almost everything is.
With this crew,
Still no sign
guys,
of
we haven't managed to.
Cutlass.
Roger.
Give me a direction.
No, there's still no.
You're in the Cutlass landing zone, by the way, y'all. So just so you know.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go across the water. Joe Freak and Witcher are going over there too.
Yep, but the sky is clear.
Copy. I'm gonna move over. Oh, this is weird.
I added to the food and drink box too. We got some more supplies if we need it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back over there and get a screenshot.
It's just awesome. Wonder how movement through water is gonna work later.
Probably slow us down. Definitely get swimming.
Glitchy.
Yeah,
I mean,
at first it's definitely gonna be glitchy.
I could also see that if you wear heavy armor, you just walk underwater.
Mm.
I mean, like we are now, yeah. Just slower.
Paul, I see you with those segments. I know what you're thinking.
I'm just clearing them off so I can see where the boxes are. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, ye of little faith. I'll guarantee you that I won't be the one to put those on the ship.
Just order someone else.
That is a surprisingly specific statement.
Who do you think is going to put this on the ship? It's not going to be me, but someone will. Just because this is us.
Just because I just put something in the back that has nothing to do with that.
There we go. Hey, do you think suit armor could survive re-entry?
Like a Titan?
No, just personal light armor.
The re-entry, maybe. The landing? Doubtful.
Not so much, unless they got a big thruster pack.
Alright.
I mean, a re-entry, I believe, is only like 500 degrees Celsius or something, or 1,500, somewhere in between. Might be possible to create an armor that can.
I mean, you might be able to use the thermal protection suit for it. But
That's good.
also just depend on how quickly you are falling?
So also just to let you know, we've
Okay,
taken
okay, so
red in some areas, so the valve, in the event that a cutty arrives, the valve's just going to grab it so we don't get shot down, and then we'll let the escort deal with it, but I will be back.
Okay.
Just trying to make sure we don't
Heard.
go completely.
So the re-entry of the space shuttle is roughly 1,600 degrees Celsius.
Toasty.
I got a corpse in front of me.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of have to say that.
Who's shooting?
Normal.
I'm shooting the corpse.
Oh, don't shoot. You were shooting the A1. That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because the shield just goes right along the side. Nice.
It's fine. I got plenty of shields.
Size 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, we won't talk about that. It's only one size 2.
Yeah, not better at all, right?
Yeah,
We'll see.
The corpse is doing strange things.
I mean, it's spooky season.
Trying to get a good shot for a thumbnail.
I'm sitting in the Valk, but I'll be right back.
Roger. Why is there a corpse on top of my Valk?
It's thermal shielding.
Actually,
Extra armor.
That was the entire conversation about why if light armor can survive re-entry.
Yes.
Suddenly everything makes sense.
Why did you think I was asking?
It's called research.
Science. Alright. I will be right back. Enjoy the screen.
Plus, if it actually does like survive re-entry, by the time you land, it's a Halloween decoration.
Oh, we're going full Reavers, aren't we?
Yep.
Just wait until Pyro. It's gonna be worse.
Oh man, I can't wait to go up against the fire rats.
Oh, you
Go up against them? That's my gang. You're gonna have to go up against me on that one.
Boy, the
Collecting all the
lore's gonna get real complicated in Pyro.
Collecting all the legendary armors of all the different pirate gangs.
Well, at least I think lore will agree that we're against citizens for Pyro because we don't want to deal with Karens.
I was really disappointed they decided to set up.
I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy.
I'll be honest. I say we're only against Xenothreat definitely because Xenos also have relics, and if we throw them out, how are we supposed to get their relics?
That is a fair statement.
I just can't trust anyone that sets up in Loreville.
So, can I blow up this aura, or are we just keeping it?
That's Mercs. Use it to come in.
Ah, never mind.
I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy.
Alright, I'm back.
Weapons free, y'all.
Roger.
I just wanted to get a screenshot for... Let me see if I can get another screenshot. Hold on.
I really wish the sensors from the ship would be able to... You could transfer it to a squad on the ground.
I mean, with the new star map, that's probably what will happen. And you will probably able to like use the drones from the turret to scout ahead and then transfer the information to the squad.
Yeah, it would be really nice, yeah.
I am so psyched for
Good news, everyone!
tagging system. I have plans because we need to create a repository of all of these outposts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yep, and keep them like at least in a couple different places.
Yeah, and my goal is basically going to be making enough money that I can actually pay people to do the work to like take the missions and get pins down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to be grinding for, paying other people for
We're
down.
ready to go?
Roger.
Are we? No, asking.
No.
No, we're not good yet. Everyone's getting back on board, though.
Tree, this next jump is going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, I think probably what I'm going to do... Hold on, I'm gonna do Hiram, and then
get something to
once
eat.
we're on that side of the planet, we're gonna do, I think, another one. It's just gonna be like 2 splines. But first jump to Hiram, and then after we do that, we'll kind of take it from there. I think it's gonna be Hiram to
think we are good to go.
then Thedius.
Yeah, Zarek, I got you.
That's good.
Or actually, no, I'm gonna try Damrus. Alright, let's see if this works.
Alright, guns out, everyone.
Alright, Lord Force 1 departing. Del, I'll let you take off first. That way I don't have to worry about bumping into you.
Alright.
And Zarek, right? I gotta get Zarek as well. God, I can't wait to get the new Mobiglass, only just so we could just this thing doesn't lag so fucking bad.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me get the. There we go. So, War Santa and Zarek, you should be good. What's the major feature to be next major feature to be released? There's nothing confirmed yet. Most of the stuff they're releasing are like engine optimizations, probably the HUD.
Tractor
There we
beams.
go.
The
I have my
dispatch.
guns out.
Ship tractors.
Tractor
Ship
beams,
tractor.
right? Yeah.
Well, that means we can take bigger pieces of concrete with us.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get a bigger ship.
Hey, Tree, you like M2s?
Honestly, I've actually been working on how to actually to capture that, and I think it's going to be, we still use the valve for like the up and down because it's pretty good, but there's also an aspect of, yeah, we'll need something like a C2 or an M2 to schlep all of your concrete.
Caterpillar follows us around with concrete in it.
Cat is appropriate.
Because the main thing about the valve that I think we'll keep on using is that the footprint is very tiny for what it does. We could certainly drop in an M2.
Try from the other side of the wall. Worked for me once some time ago with a loot box. Okay.
A dropship.
Yeah, the thing is though, the footprint is going to be really large for the outposts. The valve fits in. The footprint is like bigger than a cuddy, but not substantially bigger than a cuddy.
Yeah, you can fit it in more places really easily.
Right. So I think what it'll be is we'll have like a secondary ship to carry all of your detritus relics, and then we'll use the other ship for just standard drops.
Get my hydration on.
All right, Del, I think I'm going to try to jump to Colfax and then just stop halfway.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, guys, let's close these doors, because this ends badly.
Jumping, by the by. So, brace.
Yeah, you get off the guns and away from the doors.
We're going after 252, right? Not 849?
Roger that, 608252.
The issue isn't jumping; it's coming out of quantum. That
Yeah, the moment we stop, it just throws you.
So 90% of the museum will be concrete. We're gonna try to take the concrete pieces and rebuild the outposts from scratch.
We're
Reuse everything.
We're creating a living museum of what life on the standard system looked like before the
UE arrived. Yeah.
Does that mean that we have to knock out the Ninetales so we can transport them as well?
Yes.
And then dusters.
So
I have to get some like Desperado toys for them.
So we're Necron. I get it.
Yes. This. Did you not hear me say earlier that if I could, I would make Trazen the Infinite our patron saint?
I approve. As a Necron player, I really do approve.
It's not grave robbing. It's archaeology.
All right, Dale. I'm having HUD issues again. I'm about 427 clicks away from 608-252. I'm just gonna slow load it in.
Yeah, I'm 360. I'm coming in.
Roger.
I'm just coming in from the opposite direction.
Roger.
Also, having a scout for these expeditions probably does do well, because that way, if somebody does lose marker and one person has it, it can guide you in, basically.
Absolutely.
And they're floating QT markers.
Yeah. And also just the fact that that scout happens to be able to, you know, perform a little bit of a softening up of the LZ.
That is true.
I can
Oh.
pull out an LX anytime.
Now Joe is doing the Texas thing.
Yes. Haha, haha. Pointing guns randomly towards the other seat.
And with that mask, it's perfect.
Yeah, the giant bear mask. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, it will be about 5 or 6 minutes before we hit the LZ, so feel free to get up, move around the cabin, in game and also in real life.
Oh, I'm gonna check the applications again. I don't think we had any more, so we're good.
I haven't seen you check the application this much in a long time.
No, I decided it's a good idea. Every time we do it, I'm just gonna check the applications. Every time
This is the
we're like
most
traveling.
small organization possible. You're in the middle on the way to a mission, just like, all right, time to do paperwork.
Yeah.
This is why I fly. I don't have to do paperwork when I'm flying.
Oh. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you for all y'all who have been hanging out here. It's good to see a lot of new folks, a lot of returning folks. Good. I am a simple man. I see number go up. I happy. We've been having a lot more people watching after CitizenCon, so it's been nice. This is probably going to be my last stream for a bit. I'm gonna probably stream. I'll start streaming again Wednesday or Thursday. But because I'm definitely not going to be streaming Friday, because Saturday I'm going to be this coming Saturday. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. It's going to be for charity. It's going to be for Doctors Without Borders. So. So make sure you check that out as well.
Now, Vanguard would probably be good just for the range, and then it's really good for ground support, but in terms of actual anti-fighter, I'm not sure.
Could theoretically fill up.
I'm not sure how much anti-fighter you need in Pyro.
I mean, that's another fair point. And if you have 2 or 3 of them, it's not going to matter either.
Yeah, but...
And I mean, if you have a carrack with all 4 turrets manned, not many fighters
Yeah,
will
I'm not
tangle
sure
with you.
I'm not sure the Carrack would be a good choice, just because you can't fit that thing anywhere.
Yeah, what you need to do is you need to use the Pisces as a mini dropship, which the big question is going to be, what are the outposts that we're going to be dropping in Pyro looking at? When I was doing the showcase at SitCon, the defenses on the larger installations were pretty nasty. I was flying away because I was like, I wonder what happens if I actually like brave the AA net, and they lobbed a couple of missiles at me that.
That means that just means you got to use ground vehicles.
Yeah, pretty much.
First run with an A2, bomb everything, and then use 2 vehicles stored in the A2 to get to the.
Personally, I'm not sure. So, I can land with my Carrack pretty much everywhere until now. And especially if you think about using ground vehicles, you have to bring something like Carrack or a C2.
Don't forget there's the abandoned stations that we can explore too.
Oh, those are gonna be so good.
The biggest issue with the Carrack is that they have to fix it. It breaks too easily. Those elevators are just a big problem right now.
Yeah.
It would be a
2 minutes out.
I'm not sure. The Galaxy may edge it out in terms of medical.
Honestly, if you're looking for air-based fire support, there's always the Hammerhead as well.
Oh, here we go, Hammerhead. There it is.
Oh my god, I was wondering when that would be.
And about the Galaxy, the thing about the Galaxy is, so the Carrack I would say is a Swiss Army knife. You can do everything. The Galaxy is like your multi-tool. You have to put in the right attachment, and then you can do one thing great, but that's it.
Right, but what I'm saying is you're not going to be bringing a refinery module, and then what's the other one? A cargo?
Cargo module, yeah.
Honestly, what we'll need to figure out when we start getting into Pyro is how much of a logistical tail we're going to need. Because I think the Valk is still a pretty good thing to take, potentially, but it's going to be a question of, can it actually get in and out with the fuel? Like, and if not, what do we need to take to compensate?
Okay, to start that conversation, what quantum drive do you have right now?
Oh, I just have an XL1. Like, the
well, we're not
fuel
doing
is not
that.
the problem. The quantum fuel is not the problem, it's the hydrogen. This thing sucks hydrogen like no.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, is the hydrogen, and having to refuel with hydrogen. Like, the logistics strain for us is going to be much higher because we're going to need something like a Starfarer. But if we have a Starfarer, we're going to need protection for the Starfarer, plus also reload and so.
And Omega never change, man. Never change.
Never change. Well, he will change once the Perseus comes out. Then he'll be telling everyone to use the Perseus.
And then when the Idris comes out, I'll be...
You know the Idris is going to come out before the Perseus, right?
Yeah. Well, there's the possibility. They said Idris is coming with Squadron 42.
And they also said Idris is 12 months away. So...
I mean,
isn't Squadron gonna get out in 6 months, right?
Yeah, 6 months.
Okay, so
yeah, 6 months.
The way how I see it is, they want to announce Squadron on Fleet Week 24 to release it on CitizenCon 24, but they will reconsider and announce it on CitizenCon 24 for Fleet Week 25.
I think that might happen.
My bet.
Yeah, we are currently 5.
I can see that.
Hey, Paul, you gonna trade your Valkyrie for Legionnaire for relic hunting? Probably not. It's the Legionnaire isn't as good as the Valk.
Beginner landing.
Yeah, you're good. I dropped 2 bombs.
Roger that. 3 clicks out. Get tactical.
Yeah, they may that may be what they're. We didn't see the pre-order show up, but we did hear that they're working on a Squadron 42 trailer. And you know what's coming up in December is the Game Awards. So, and the Game Awards did tweet out about Squadron 42's new release. And it's like, that's very unusual for them to do, unless there's some sort of thing they're going to be doing at the Game Awards. And my guess would be an announcement of a pre-release, pre-sale, plus all of the different, versions. So.
And yes, I know that we're not level. We'll relocate the Valkyrie and put everybody down.
Well, if my Idris is out by that time, we'll actually be able to have helping with that logistics chain, since it does have the ability to store various fuel types in it.
Valk is relocated.
The thing about the Idris is, I don't want to know how much it costs just to push the power button.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Is like we will not be making a lot of money with this this expedition.
Because I'm sure when Squadron comes out, we have quite a bit of the resource management systems in our ships, and then all of a sudden the power generators need something to fuel them.
Yeah, to give you perspective, a day of relic expeditions cost me normally 20 to 40,000 AUEC, depending on how banged up the Valk gets, and that's a relatively straightforward operations, right? That's pretty much just hydrogen, maybe a little bit of quantum, maybe a little bit of repairs. So, and if we start expanding our vehicle repository, like, these things are going to get expensive.
It's going to get pricey.
Yeah.
Well, add about 40k just for bombs.
Yeah, that's going to be a good point.
Long term, I don't think the bombs are going to be viable, because that's eventually going to blow up from relics.
Yeah.
But you still may want to bomb, like,
it's situational.
Yeah, you'd want to bomb targets which are nearby, like bases or landed ships, those sorts of things, just so you don't have to deal with those problems.
I want more precision bombs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have another thought, and that is that I heard that in the Pyro test levels, there were ground vehicles spawned alongside the outpost. So if we get them inside, if we take them as well and sell them, they might get us a bit of a cashback.
Can you even sell them?
Yeah, and I think the other thing is it's also just going to be...
we will be, and I guess with the cargo elevators coming inside, they might allow us to sell them. By the way, for those guys that want to know, the corpse on the top of the Valkyrie has been turned into a smoldering hole inside the hull.
Is it gone?
I mean, he was right near the intake, so alright.
Well,
that's why I've got a torque imbalance.
With regards...
Love your YouTube vids. Any clue when part 3 of the lore video out? Part 3 is already out. Part 4, you mean? That's going to come out soon. My my editor just finished doing our thing for October, so the next thing we're going to do is that specific video. I'm going to work on that pretty soon.
I was going to rabbit,
what's going on?
We got a cutting back.
Oh, he's done.
He's dead.
Thank you.
A spectacular explosion.
America.
Nine Tails have some different weapons.
I like how even though those cutlasses have been buffed to like hell, like it still takes 5 seconds for us.
Yeah.
Oh, we got enough rail guns. It's
kind of trivial with this amount, yeah.
Am I going to go as hard this IAE as I did last year? No. I'm not going to go as hard. Because the video didn't do very well last year, so and they've not been doing very well. I'll still do like live streams, but I'll probably do the live streams on the Astro Historian channel rather than the regular one.
I understand, and I will do my best to make every single lore tour, so as to make me incredibly happy.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely do the lore tours though, for sure.
Have we ever actually gotten the Flysa?
We've never actually visited the Flysa.
No. It's difficult. It's difficult to get to the Flysa because it's not like you have to like really find it. It's one of the few places that a lot of people don't know exists. Do I think CIG will announce any capital ships? Probably not. They want to get through their queue first. Though it seems like they're pretty gung-ho on getting through their queue in the next 12 months, which tells me they probably hired a bunch of new people. So
Tree's forever waiting for his LHD.
I do wonder if one of those things we saw on in the CitizenCon or the Squadron 42 trailer, the light carrier thing might actually be an LHD.
That'd be Battlestar vibes.
Yeah.
It would make sense, especially because apparently the Pegasus still lives, at least in patch form.
So there shouldn't be a version of the escort carrier, a new version of the escort carrier. So.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Where are you stuck?
Oh boy.
Friendly tap in the head. Oh, you need me to move the valve?
No, I'm between the barrels.
Astro,
if somebody can down him, I can get him out with a tractor.
I give you permission to shoot me.
The Idris is an escort carrier. You might mean like a light carrier if you're talking something bigger.
Maybe it was called a.
Careful, if you try to melee him, you might get stuck yourself.
Okay,
Where
I'm
is this?
bleeding out.
Alright, when it goes down,
Well, I guess technically the Idris itself would be your Battlestar equivalent, since it's both a carrier and a gunship.
Thank you.
That was very loud, yeah.
Injury.
Lower rescue operations. Bullets are mandatory.
do not resist. You are being rescued.
Yes.
Thank you.
By the way, Paul, are there any organizations inside Star Citizen that could have distribution center that deal with artifacts?
Not that I know of. I think there's a historical society, like an Imperial Historical Society or something like that, but we're gonna go.
And we might have to check each and every one by hand and make sure that they don't deal with valuable
Oh, no,
artifacts
definitely.
that do not
We're
belong.
we're definitely going to negotiate for the release of captured artifacts.
Dale, we're
Hurston
moving off.
deal
I'm
with,
above you, and we're
Venetian
heading to Lorville.
artifacts?
Are there any backpacks in game that are wearable with clothing instead of armor? Not yet.
By the way, what grav well are you guys based out of right now?
Hurston.
Roger that.
I do microtech because, you know.
That's where
relics.
that's where I stage out of the microtech.
I was asking where you guys were flying around right now. What
Oh,
grav
got it.
Oh, Hurston. Yeah, we're Hurston right now.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only crazy person that goes to Crusader.
Orison, City in
good.
the Clouds.
Now that Seraphim Station is up, I might actually start switching over there a little bit. I just like snow.
I just like having easy access to good components.
Yeah, that is also.
I just like having easy access to get my vehicles out and put them in ships.
That too.
Because I can just land outside the commons and just grab whatever I need.
Alright, brace. Jump.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to be bombing Lorville outskirts again.
Nice. Always good to bomb the outskirts of Lorville.
Remind the Hurstons who we are.
They didn't want us to do it. They'd have to clean up their trash. Sorry, relics.
It's so interesting that like that thing still exists because it's like sorry to quote Halo. It's a monument to all of their sins. You know.
It's also worth noting you're not bombing the outskirts of Lorville. You're helping with landscaping.
Like, the concept of sin assumes that they have shame. And Hurston?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's Hurston sins. It's the UEE sins.
Yeah, Hurston doesn't care.
And Hurston just profited from it.
Yeah.
60 clicks out. Approximately 2 minutes. Yeah, so this one's not actually on the outskirts. It's the one a little bit farther.
Okay.
But you still have a nice little view over the cloud layer.
As long as it's
during the day.
If it's during the day, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll try to get another screenshot of that then.
Thumbnail Central.
On the 100i. We have a hydrogen collector. Is there any other ships with that technology? Yeah, the 300s have them. A lot of the ships have them. I mean, even the Starfarer has it. The Freelancer Dur does, yeah.
The 100i has a special version that's more efficient than the other ships.
Yeah, yeah.
Most non-carrier based fighters do have them.
Connie has it, but it doesn't always work. Hammerhead is supposed to have it, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of them.
but the Dur and the Starfarer have special reactors that are specifically designed to to harvest and manufacture large quantities of them. So
You refine it and make it more potent.
yeah.
Basically,
It's the difference between generic brand fuel and high quality fuel is what will be the differences. So you'll be able to burn longer and faster. So
it would actually be pretty nice if they took something like the dirt and gave it a secondary function where you can, in a pinch, you can effectively use it as a micro refinery, since it's got the ability to refine that, and then you can effectively siphon off from its tank to refuel somebody else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess you will be able to siphon off its tank.
Have it so it's like a pocket secondary capability where in a pinch, if you're flying around, you can effectively just siphon off, fly around, refine, siphon it off into like a portable tank or whatnot, and then sell it out the back of the ship.
So I guess my guess is that we will see manual refueling for ships. And
at some point,
Yeah, and I also guess that with this manual refueling will be manual defueling. Probably as part of salvage, so you can collect fuel out of something by hand. So
he looks like a giant because he's doing at ease. The thing about the at ease motion is that you don't get affected by
Yeah. Hopefully, though, it doesn't need to actually be in a soft death or a salvage state for you to be able to do that. Because, again, it could be a nice little secondary feature that people could add in for dynamic gameplay. Oh, you need a star. You need fuel, but you don't have a starfarer nearby. Just contact a DUR or something like that.
Yeah. All right, get ready to go. How you doing, Scar?
5 clicks out. Get tactical until you are cleared.
What I'm really curious about with the Galaxy and the Pioneers, if they can only fabricate outposts or if they will also be able to fabricate items.
They'll be able to also advertise. They'll be able to do all of them, but fabricators will give you more. You don't have to have a ship for it. So like you can make fabricators, but which will be able to do things, which means you don't have to have a pioneer. So basically, a pioneer it gives you the most one-stop shop for all of your needs, whereas the other ones.
1.5 clicks out, beginning descent.
Got it.
Gun run.
Pioneer's also going to generate a massive signal compared to a fabricator. So if you're trying to actually stay on the down low with your base, it's going to be easier to stay off radar versus a pioneer, which is going to be a giant beacon to anybody who's looking for it.
Go, go, go.
So did you enjoy your multi-story fall there, Astro?
That was great. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't talk about it. I didn't fall. I jumped out.
It was true. I saw him. I was wondering what he was doing.
I saw we were getting close to the ground, and I figured I'd hit down, and then I was just a little bit too far, so I started falling on my butt.
Free falling.
And luckily, I've been stealing so many med pens. I just got more med pens than I have, know what to do with.
More med pens than blood at this point.
Yeah.
Well, he's currently walking around with shards of a skeleton, since he's probably broken his pelvis at least 3 times. But he's so drugged up he doesn't care.
Look,
listen.
Hemozol fixes all.
Yeah, and not only that, but my my armor is taking most of the beating. All right.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that come Maelstrom full
No,
implementation.
those things are gonna. That's just gonna break. We're just gonna see it explode as you hit the ground. That's what I like about Maelstrom, is that Maelstrom is adding so many consequences that people don't realize. It's like, oh well, I just get this armor and I'm done. I'm like, do you now? Wait until you have to repair your guns. You know?
What I'm really curious about is, I mean, we all know they're insane, but how insane will they allow the destruction?
Oh, they're gonna go 1,000 degree and then dial it back. They're gonna go to the point where it's breaking the servers, and they're like, yeah, that was probably a good idea to dial it back now.
Honestly.
Okay, so we probably split a planet and they think, maybe a bit much.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going planet destroying, but I think you can go almost to that point.
Hey, we've got the Hadesian artifacts.
That's
Who knows?
true.
Maybe if you just like put enough of them in a pile.
The interesting thing is, with Maelstrom destruction and deformation of water and grounds, can we dig? Can we dig for artifacts?
That's a good question. I don't know if we'll be able to dig.
That would really destroy the game in hilarious ways.
Yeah, well, another thing I'm actually curious about is, yeah, we'll be able to blow stuff up, but what about rebuilding is the one I'm really curious about, given that, I mean, you're going to be able to destroy stuff, but I can see people burning through all the different wreckage in a matter of hours at most.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to, are they just going to have it so it magically resets, like a PS map, or is there actually going to be missions or NPC events where they'll come back and try to actually rebuild their bases?
That's where Quantum should.
That's
come
where
in.
Quantum should be.
Yeah.
I think initially there'll be a timer where they gets rebuilt after a certain amount of time.
I think there will be 3 angles for this. First thing is obviously Quanta will repair stuff. So if you destroy something that's worth something to some NPCs, they will try to repair it. There will also be player missions trying to repair it.
So the consequences of my actions have finally caught up to me. I've got a level 3 injury on my foot.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
The good news is when we drop these things off, we're going to be going to per L4, so you'll be able to
Okay.
get it back.
I'll just get healed up there. This is the last one, isn't it?
Roger.
All right.
Second,
we've got 3 in the bank.
thing for this is obviously procedural generated spawns of some things like derelicts, wreckages, and so on. I think they will crank this up a lot. And the third one is simply the size of the game. In its end, there might be just too much to actually destroy everything.
Well, that's the hope, at least. At first, though, you're probably going to see a lot of FPS-style games where you're just going to have magically regenerating outputs and whatnot. Otherwise, they're going to look like the first implementation where it's just a random smattering of rebar.
Yeah, and you have to remember the planetary shield tech they have in some location that would prevent things from being destructible, like overflow.
I got excited to play Star Citizen again after CitizenCon, but when I log in, I can't figure out what to do. Any loop in particular you'd recommend? I haven't played since 3.18. Since before 3.18? I mean, just the box missions are okay. There's plenty of things that have been added. Mining is much better than it used to be. Salvage is good if you can do it. But how do you think high-sec tax base will be? Probably significant. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 10 to 100K a month or something like that. Something that's going to be a sizable, like, cost you a sizable amount of money in game, but it won't be something that's so egregious that you wouldn't be able to afford it. But I mean, I can see them going up to millions. It depends on the kind of economy they want to make. So.
Paul, you lost stream connection?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you... Yep, okay, it came back up.
Yeah, it came back.
Okay.
The question was how CRG could prevent players from destroying outposts. So if they had said something about how the shield tech is working, might have given a clue.
Yeah, we don't know. There's nothing in lore about it. My guess would be emitters, and then connecting you to like the planetary grid or something like that.
It'll be interesting to see sort of what they key in, even with the shield tech, as destructible terrain, and how they classify.
Yeah.
You know, they'll probably want to test that out, but then they'll also need to test out more of the repair feature and sort of try to find that balance. So you can maybe have some elements that are destructible, but then how they are going to allow that to regenerate in the short term while they're doing the repair stuff. Because again, if you have it so that just the low volume of derelicts or outposts or whatnot, where you'd have the destructible terrain, again, you could have like 3 people in a row who need to go to the same area, and then effectively it's basically just them running over piles of rubble with no cover whatsoever.
Could we redirect rivers and create our own lakes? So our bases will have a nicer view.
I don't know.
The question what that's going to be is basically when they get base building in and they decide how base building is going to work, what terrain deformation tools will they give us in the area around our staked claim?
Follow-up question, how many people are going to try to make a full-on castle?
I mean, plenty. I mean, it really depends on the kind of tools they have, so.
I'd say
They have
like
artifacts in those castles.
there will be two types of players that build bases. The first one that got always ganked on, and the second one that are paranoid till tomorrow.
Alright, so general notice, when we land at her L4 after everybody's disembarked, if I can't get the Valkyrie refueled, I'm going to try storing it and retrieving it. So please vacate the Valkyrie after we
I'll head to her L4 as well, so if I can get an invite, you guys will at least have a Connie that will be able to fly you around.
If the Val can't get refueled, I'll probably pull the Cutty Steel, because that's just hilarity.
The steel never lets us down.
It can only end well.
Surprisingly.
I have faith in Drake.
Steel is still my favorite.
Well, honestly, once we get this done, this will probably be my last one because it's coming up on that time. I need to
Okay.
bounce
Yeah, no
out.
problem.
So.
Yeah, we'll be dropping. We just dropped out of Quantum. Yeah. We just got to get to the station.
Hey, how you doing, Starfarer? In Pyro, talking ship with Medbay might be an option. Or in Pyro, taking a ship with Medbay might be an option. That's almost required in Pyro. If you're talking about for like our expeditions to do this with Medbay, maybe. The problem is that like there are two problems. One, you want to have enough space to carry enough people to go out and do the missions. And two, you want to have you don't want to have a ship footprint that's so large it's difficult to land in these locations. Yeah, to get in and out. So the best option is to get some sort of carrier ship with some sort of transport to get you to in and out. The problem is that once you start reaching those higher levels, it's going to cost a lot more money to run those things. So.
I mean, the carrier ship could actually be quite cheap running if it only quantum travels.
I mean, if you have it in orbit.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling fuel prices are going to be a lot more expensive than Pyro, just because of the lore.
It's just going to cost more just in general.
Yeah, and Staten should stay nice and low and cheap. That way, civilized system has cheap fuel, whereas a place like Pyro should have more expensive.
I'm going to have to be allied with the
I mean, the thing is, you can actually fly fuel savingly. You just have to keep the thrust down and only use it when you need. So pretty much fly decoupled and never use thrust if you don't need it.
That'll only work in space, though.
Yeah, but you have to cut your fuel costs somewhere.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so you've made a good point. It's just you're a bit limited where decoupled will actually work versus if you try to fly decoupled in Atmo, you're probably gonna end up burning more fuel or exploding.
You're
because
crashing.
Gonna hit the deck. Yeah,
You're
exactly.
crashing. I mean, the funny thing is that this actually works. I did try it a couple patches back when the 890 was rather new and had this huge fuel thirst. Worked pretty well. You could fly it for hours if you didn't use the thrust
And
just used inertia.
You don't boost. That's the biggest thing.
Okay, so this is floating for me. Does anyone see this package?
It's floating for me too.
It's hold on. Let me set mine down. I'll pick it up.
Okay. I couldn't interact with it, so I just want to make sure. There we go. Okay.
Go, go, go.
These all drop off the same spot?
I believe so. Checking now. I know we at least got
I'm
two.
not getting a marker, but it says to deliver to her L4.
I
Should
see
just be
mine
the
for
admin.
one. I see 1-5.
We have to bring all our stuff outside, I guess.
If you want to sell anything here,
or
yeah.
L4.
Otherwise,
It does refueling work.
We're currently at Hangar 4. I think we're going to be wrapping up after this anyway.
yeah, we're gonna wrap up after this.
But if you want to do picks, the Valk is at Hangar 4.
Do. So it's 75 meters that direction, but I'm guessing it's admin.
Yeah, I don't have a marker for the package I got.
Yeah,
Follow.
for some reason, one of them doesn't have like a mission objective, so we might not actually be able to complete it, but we'll figure it out. Alright, I'm out of my cockpit. Time to see what fresh horrors you all have dropped off in my cargo bay.
I thought we were the fresh horrors.
No, you're the flesh horrors.
You can't hear it, but I'm audibly sighing.
Listen, wood is also like legitimate historical. It's a legitimate historical requirement. Good. Go in. Let me see if I can find the bar here. There's usually a bar in here. We'll be able to take a picture of the bar. If the bar is open, sometimes they decide not to be open.
Okay.
Those heathens were trying to actually use these medical supplies. They're
Remember-
artifacts. They belong in a museum.
Remember, lore expeditions are a 2-drink minimum.
Yeah. If I can find the bar. I don't think there is a bar,
No!
Bar's
No.
at my location, if you find my marker.
And the box of him marker actually did get deposited, so we're good.
though. Nice. And you got completed.
No, it fell down.
Don't spend that $1,000 at the bar now.
Alright, so we meeting at the bar or we meeting at the Valve for picks?
Meet at the bar. Booze. Let's see if the actual NPC works.
The fun thing is you can those wood fence things you can actually stack up and stand them. And build something with those. I mean, it's not stable or anything, but it does work.
How long do I have to wait?
Alright, Valk is going into storage. Be aware, be aware.
Let's see if these guys actually work.
I think I dropped off all my artifacts over at Everest.
I put all the artifacts that I found for today was in the artifact box that we had in the back.
Finally. Something cold, please.
You got it.
Hi.
There we go. We connected. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so he's kind of freaking out. So let's go over to the pool table and get a picture. Thank you so much, Firebugs, for that raid. Welcome, everyone, for Firebugs Stream. My name is Paul Berserker, one Batman Show. Your humble host of Spacebar at the AstroPub. Your Spacebar at the end of Twitch. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a good one for you. How y'all doing? All right, let's get back to this real quickly. Take this picture. We're kind of wrapping up the stream here, but all right. Everyone, get ready and emote if you can.
Semi-amateur professional. Semi-amateur streamer here. Aren't you, Astro?
Yes, 100%, 100%. Professional strummer.
Semi-amateur, I said.
Yes. Semi-amateur. It's I'm post-alpha streamer. Nope, that's not it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Emote. All right. Very good. Thank you all. All right. Thank you all for joining us. I'll see you all later. We'll try to do another one next week if we can. Love you.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, chat. This is me in Star Citizen chat.
Come on, I don't have all day.
I love that stuff. Anywho, how y'all doing? Oh, that guy blinked. Thank you for hanging out with us. I have had a long week of covering Star Citizen content. That's been from last week's CitizenCon all the way through today. It's been a blast having you all here. We'll be back with more Star Citizen content maybe Tuesday if Pyro comes out. Though I'm probably waiting until Wednesday to get to kind of... Yeah, we're going to raid another Star Citizen streamer here, but I do have a special lore video that will be coming out on Halloween. For those of you who are Patreons, the most latest video and the other video will both be uploaded today, so you'll have access to both of them. Then everybody else will get access to the spoopy video, the mystery video I did on the original Settlers of Stanton here shortly. When's the next roadmap update? Wednesday. So we should have one on Wednesday. If Jake is not dead. Thank you all for hanging out with us. And like I say every time, hope to see you someday in the black. All right, let me find a good raid to go to. Person to raid to. Moist is streaming, Space Cutlass streaming, Celine streaming. I'll just raid.